Hi guys, how's everyone doing tonight? Hey Cheryl. Hi Evangeline. Hey Lucy. Hi Stephanie. Hi Ann. Hey Vanessa. Hi Miriam. Hi Ann. We have two Anns. Hi Ann Carlton. How are you guys doing tonight? It's been a long time, y'all. I mean, when I tell y'all I have been exhausted, I have been exhausted. Woo! I have been so tired. And then plus I know, Blessing was on and she was going for like 3 hours. And I'm like, okay, nobody's gonna want to go for another 3 hours. So we can't do it. But I missed you guys. I missed talking to you guys. But we're not gonna stay on long. See, don't I always say that? And then next thing I know, we're on and it doesn't seem like we've been on that long, but we'll be on for like 3 hours. And I'm like, oh my gosh, where did the time go? Because it just doesn't feel like it's been that long, you know? Yeah. So, we just have so much to talk about. I titled this one Jealous of What? So it's just funny to me, how I'm scrolling, and I just come across the post like, you know, oh, Blessing is jealous that the good mother is traveling and you know she's jealous of her travels. And then I see, then they start talking about us, how we're all jealous, that she's traveling. And I'm like, okay, first of all, wasn't Blessing gone for like a whole month on a vacation? Like we barely heard from Blessing at one point. She was like gone for a whole damn month. Okay, a whole month she was gone. She did some vlogs, right? We caught some of her vlogs. But I'm like, what is there to be jealous of? What is there to be jealous of? I'm like, here she was, the lady was gone a whole damn month, and you mean to tell me y'all writing up something talking about she's jealous? Jealous of what? There's nothing to be jealous of. And then they said we're jealous. Jealous of what? Because she's going back to her country. She's traveling back to her country that she's been to several times, the same country that she was born in, the same country that she left and or left and was or shipped off to Shanghai. What are we jealous of? She was born there. Yeah, she should be going back to visit. Great, whoop de doo. Let's give her a round of applause. Woohoo! What is the big deal that she's in Nigeria? That's all. That's what I would like to know. What is the big deal that she's in Nigeria? There is none. Okay. Now, then, I mean, but it was just so funny when I was reading it because let me, matter of fact, let me see if I can find it again. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, and guys, I can go. I think I can go live on Facebook, but I decided I don't think I'm gonna go live there because you have too many people that'll be over there reporting, and you could do a little bit more over here on this side. So, you know, I think I'll just stay over here for the lives. We'll go live over here because they get ready and they'll start their massive reporting with the lives. That's how they do because they have nothing else better to do. Yeah. He said, no, they can report you on Facebook and take it. Yes, they can. Yeah. And that's what they would love to do that. They would love to do that. Who's that? Dessa? They would love to do that. Of course. That's their goal to have everyone. If you don't agree with them, then that's their goal to have everyone's page shut down that doesn't share their opinion, And that's what's funny to me. That's what's funny to me. You just have it, and honestly, it's really a small group on of bloggers on Facebook. You know, that come out here every day windmilling for her. Okay, so they must be on the payroll because there's no way you'll be out here windmilling for free like that, the way they do. Okay, but let me see if I can find this. Read these exact words because it's just funny. You know, it's really really funny to me. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Um, let's see. Is it that one or is it this one? Okay, here it is. She's so deeply pained by KO's yearly vacation that she went on live crying, questioning why KO is traveling and leaving her children behind. The jealousy is obvious and exhausting. She cannot stand the fact that KO and her ex are co parenting smoothly while she sits on social media with nothing meaningful happening in her own life. Now, out of desperation, she has dragged KO's kids into her ranting, but truly what concerns her and KO's children. You cannot hate a mother and pretend to care about her kids. She needs to remove her mouth from KO's children and focus on parenting her own. Now, isn't that funny? Let me read that part again. You cannot hate a mother and pretend to care about her kids. Hmm. Hmm. Well, wouldn't that apply the other way around? You cannot hate a father and pretend to care about his kids. Wouldn't that be attributed to him as well? That's what's funny to me. You know, they always everything. These are not just her kids, and I think that that's what they forget. These are not just her kids. These are his kids as well. So how can you say you love the mother but hate their dad? How can you say such mean, vicious, untrue things about their father but say you love the children who clearly love their dad? We see it. We watched them together. We see how the kids are when they're with their father. Oh, hey, Gina. you know? Yes, they are brainwashed, Stephanie. They are brainwashed. It makes no sense, you know? And it's funny, like they could say all of these things, but this stuff, it only applies to her, but it doesn't apply to him. You know, we can't talk about her, but they can talk about him all day long. Where they do that at? Yes, they did look beautiful today, Sherry, in their matching outfits. They sure did. It is a great picture. I'm going to post it on my page, Lucy. I'm going to share it on my page. They are extremely happy with their father. They love their father. And one day they're going to grow up and read all of these nasty things that these people, all these nasty lies that these folks have put out about their father. See, we're not putting out lies. We are just reacting to what we see on a daily basis. That's it, and that's all. And I've said this before. No one is putting out any lies about her. We are just reacting on what we see. And what we see is a mother, okay, who clearly doesn't want to be a mother, in my opinion, who just leaves her children. They're like, oh, she's out working. What work is she doing? What work is she doing? Getting a bunch of freebies? Is that considered work? Getting a bunch of freebies? You're in this country and these people don't even make a whole lot of money and all you care about is, getting stuff done for free. You should be paying these folks. Even if they offer their services, you should be paying them. No, here, let me tip you then. Here you go. But for her, everything is about it's free, 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 free. Who can I manipulate today? And most of these people, yeah, they're giving free services, but let's be real. Who's gonna go and use their services? Let's be honest. Who's gonna go and use their services? You know? Yes. Getting henna tattoos, braids, nails, getting the whole works. but ain't paying for nothing. And I'm sure these folks don't have it like that. I doubt it. I doubt it. But a lot of people see, the thing is, when a lot of people see that you have a lot of followers, they automatically think that people are going to come and flock to their page, and it's just simply not true. Or people are going to go and uh buy their items that they've sent, and that's just simply not true. It's just not going to happen for them. I hate to break it to them. They're giving away their things and services for no reason, because absolutely no one is going to come over there to get their hair braided. No one is going to go and get their nails done. No one is going to go to that website and purchase those pocketbooks. No, you always see her. And that's the thing, that's what really it kills me. But yet they say we're jealous. There's nothing to be jealous of. There is nothing to be jealous of. If people only knew how big my heart is, how much I do for others, how much I do for other people, they would be shocked. They would be shocked. Okay? So I'm not one of those people that have my hand out all the time and just want is gimme, 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 gimme. That's not me. And never has been me. And people that truly know me know that about me. I'm sure she was too, Lucy. Right. We're jealous of somebody that comes out here that neglects her children. We're jealous of someone that comes out here begging every single day. We're jealous of someone that comes out here and dresses half naked, walking around with her children. We're jealous of someone that abandons their children every chance they get simply to go and shake their behind. There is nothing to be jealous of. And that's what they don't understand. They equate money, right, with jealousy. You know how many people have money and they still aren't happy? Do you know how many celebrities have money and they're not happy? Money is not everything for everyone. Everyone, like, my world does not revolve around money. Yes, do we need money to live? Absolutely. We need money to live. But does our world have to revolve around just money? There are other things in the world that are far more important than money. And that's why I am truly happy. Like, I love my family. I love being around my family. We get in here, we laugh and giggle, we have fun, we play games, we do so many things together. We are the world, we are the truth. Yes, Sherry, we heard it. you know? But everything is all about gimme, 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 gimme. It's never about her giving. And if she gives something it's to one person and it's not more than $25. Yes, family is everything. And the sad part about it is that they talk about JD, yet he's out here making memories with his children. He's creating real life memories with his kids. What memories is she creating? Horrible ones. Okay. And that's about it. Did you see tonight the children had their own plates of food in the restaurant today? They weren't all drinking off of one uh glass of water. Everyone had their own cup of water. June didn't have to fight for the noodles and consume them down and wolf them down her throat because she was afraid that she wouldn't get any if she didn't. She was able to take her time and eat her noodles slowly because she didn't have to worry about a wolf woofing it down before she got a chance to get any. You know, it's just absolutely ridiculous. And let's just talk about this whole thing, okay, about the kids not being in Nigeria, right? Now, I've said this before, and even Blessing was talking about it, right? But I've said this before. If she truly, truly wanted to take her children to Nigeria, she would be at the courthouse. Okay? She would be at the courthouse asking the judge to either A, make him sign those passports for the children, or B, just issue her an order so that she can take it, right? To get the passports for the kids without his signature. So it just goes to show you these are just simply excuses. There is nothing stopping her from going to that courthouse, okay? If she really wanted to take them, all right? And again, what's stopping her from taking them on any other trip? There are 50 states in the United States of America. What is stopping her from taking them to any of those other states? What is stopping her from taking them to Florida? She went to Miami. Jay will have a Christmas break coming up soon, right? They're going to be with her this year for Christmas, aren't they? What's stopping her from taking them on a short little trip? Nothing. What's stopping her from taking them to Atlanta? Nothing. What's stopping her from taking them to Hawaii? Nothing. So there is nothing stopping. She doesn't want to. I mean, hell, she's in California and she doesn't take them anywhere. Where does she take them in California? So you really think she's gonna hop on a plane and take them anywhere? When she's traveling, she's working. Okay, well, everybody, she's not working 365 days in the year. Everyone, we have real life celebrities take vacations. So you mean to tell me she doesn't have any type of time to take the kids on a vacation? She was sitting in the house all last week, before she went to Nigeria, I should say. She was sitting in the house. So what was she doing that she couldn't take the kids? Well, of course, last week she really couldn't. But she could have actually she could have taken them on a little small trip because Jay was out of school for a little bit. She had a little break. Right. She doesn't want to watch them. G14K. She doesn't want to watch them at all. Exactly. You're right, Belle. She won't take them anywhere without having someone to babysit them. You know? But why does she need a babysitter? Sit your behind down. Hell. It's not like she has mobs of people coming running up to her. Sit your behind down and do something with your kids. Stop coming out here trying to get a pity party going and for people to go and attack JD. When the truth is you don't want to take them. So let's stop. Exactly, Sherry. I like what Jewel told her mom. She said that Athena drinks milk at her daddy's house like she's a baby. I would too. Real milk versus powdered milk. Oh my goodness. Because the kids are not important enough to dedicate a whole vacation on. That's based on actually spending time on a kid. Exactly. You're so right, Belle. JD said he will only have the kids till December 15th, and after that, he's going on vacation. So I don't know what she's talking about being in Nigeria for Christmas. Hmm. Hi, Tasmanian. How are you? It's just so. I mean, like, come on. It's really sad because there's nothing holding her back from taking these kids on a trip. And let's be honest. Hell, the moo the sheep, they're dumb enough, they'll pay for it. She won't even have to spend any money out of her pocket. They will fund the trip. They will fund the trip. That's how foolish they are. They will fund the trip. So she can take her kids anywhere she wants to take them because she doesn't have to pay for it. They're going to pay for it. They're going to pay for it. Right, right, Belle. She just wants to throw people off, but he wouldn't say the 15th if he was going to have them for any longer. Yep. The bottom line, she doesn't want to be a mother. Exactly, Cheryl. And I'm going to tell you one thing. I've said this from the beginning. I've said this from the beginning. If she knew that her moo okay, her sheep would continue to support her if she handed those kids over to JD, she would hand them over in a heartbeat. She only reason why she won't do it is because she knows that they will stop supporting her. Okay? But if they gave her that green light and they said to her, "We will continue to fund your life. We will continue to pour money into you," she would sign those kids over. They would be in his custody. Okay? He would have primary custody of those children in a heartbeat. And I don't care what anybody has to say. Yes, Belle, if she knew she could give the kids over to him and she won't have to pay a dime to him, she would do it in her exactly. She's not responsible enough to take these kids out of town. She knows she will be jailed. you know, and that's a shame, Mary. You know, 34 or 35, 36, who knows how old she is. Year old woman can't take care of two children. And the funny thing is it's hilarious to me. They always have something to say about JD. They like taking jabs at him. And even now, and she likes to take jabs at him every now and then also, right? But they say all of these nasty, disturbing things about him. She allows them to say all of these nasty, disturbing things about this man. Very nasty, very disturbing things, sexual things, but yet she leaves her children with him. So, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? If he really was all of these things that those people say about him, do you honestly think that she would leave her children with that man? If he was the type of man, if he was touching on those kids, if he was so irresponsible, do you think she would leave her children with him? And if so, what does that say about her as a mother? As a mother, what does that say about her? Think about it. They're saying all of these nasty, horrible things about the father of her children. She knows that they're saying all of these nasty, horrible things. But do you think she comes out here and puts them in their place? Absolutely not. She allows them to batter him. She allows them to abuse him because she profits from it. She profits from it. Yes, Jan, content with the kids is awful and staged or just plain awkward. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sherry, did you see the video when Mancy's son was asking her about all the phones? She said people on YouTube was nice. The Facebook was her main squeeze. Of course, yeah. Of course, Facebook is her main squeeze. If everybody they come out here, hell, you got one of them damn near paying. You might as well say what a gas and light bill in her house every month from the money that she gives. I done said before she might as well claim on her tax returns. Mary, because as a grandma, I promise I wouldn't stop until she's under the jail, no matter what my son says. Kids first. I agree with you, Mary. I agree. That's so she does it for content to keep them riled up. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bell says JD is more responsible than KO and she knows it. That's why she tried very hard to make him look bad. Absolutely. But the thing is, who's looking bad if you're leaving your children with him? And not for not just a week that he's supposed to have them, but you're leaving your children with him extra time. So if he's this terrible person, this terrible man that you say he is, that you allow your followers to call him, why would you leave your children there? Simple question. It makes no sense. But I love when the son told her what type of dramatic eating she was doing, and also told her boldly her nails are ugly. Yes, that was funny as hell. That was funny as hell. Angela, she also always praises how important having a father is, yet not for her girl. Exactly, Angela. Exactly. You could tell that man not aggressive, don't like conflict. If he slapped her around a little bit, it's probably because she put her hands on him first. Right, Sherry? Listen, listen. Okay. We never truly know a person, right? However, we didn't see there was not one police report made. Two, we saw damn near every inch of that woman's body every damn day. So where did he slap her at? On her butt cheeks? Huh? And we basically saw that too. So where? On the bottom of her damn feet? What? Where? Where? We didn't see not a black eye. We saw no red marks. We saw no handprints, no fingerprints. We saw nothing. And we saw her body every single day. Every day. Lucy. The kid wasn't horrible. The kid wasn't lying. Those nails are horrible. She also praises how important. Yeah, I read that one. Um, exactly. She did the slap, and I have. Yeah, well, we know she likes to slap people. I mean, wasn't there a video of her slapping a police officer in Nigeria? Huh? Wasn't there a video showing her slapping a police officer in Nigeria? Hmm. So what does that tell you? Who has the hand problem? Who has the hand problem? See, the thing is, she thinks that she is invincible. She thinks that she can go around and do whatever the hell she wants to do. She's very rude. If you've ever noticed, she speaks to people in a very condescending way because she thinks that she's above them. She thinks these people are beneath her and she could talk to them any way she wants to. Nope, it was proved in court she was lying. She admitted to lying. Yes, Dessa. Exactly. Day Day. She knows who to play with. Maribel. Greetings to all. Hi, Maribel. June says it all the time. Don't slap men. I have multiple videos of June begging her not to slap her. Yes, I remember. See, now I don't have those videos, but I do remember June saying those words, uttering those words. Absolutely. Absolutely. But that's what I'm saying. So you can't say, don't slap me. I get it, Belle. I get it. I get it. You know, so you can't have it both ways. He can't be this terrible man, this horrible man, and then you go and you just turn over your kids to this horrible man. Because baby, let me tell you, ain't no way in the damn world could nobody stop me if I believe my children were being abused or assaulted in some kind of way. Okay, I would not be turning my kids over. She wouldn't even be able to lift her hand to slap me. Exactly. Say it again, Tasmania. I have a couple of them when June says, "Don't slap me." She was like, "I don't slap you." Why would you say that, June? Just gaslighting her moon. Exactly. Exactly. Just like she used to say. Remember when she used to say she didn't drink? And then what? How many bottles of alcohol do we see on her counter in her room? Please. All lies. And now let me tell you something else. Okay, I'm gonna go back a little bit. So They want to call her this again. They want to call her this great mother, and they can listen. It, they have lips. They can say whatever they want, right? They can say whatever they want. They have lips, and they can say whatever they want. Y'all need to know that Justin was accused of that, and CPS put those kids through hell to be checked to prove that it was a lie. Yeah, and that's the thing. Why would you as a mother want to subject your children to that? To that type of what you call it? Mm, oh boy, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? It'll come to me. It'll come to me. But why would you want to subject your children to something like that? Hi, Sharon. You know why? All for a lie. All for a lie. And simply because the man left you. Because the man left you. That's it. Yeah, she pinched her. I agree with you, Mary. The worst mother in it. I agree. One of them anyway. One of them anyway. You know. But it's just ridiculous. Now let's think back. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back to the whole. Y'all got to realize their head is running off of air, right? No, their head. Let me tell you, was truly happening right now. What's truly happening is, people are building their pages off of her and her family, right? See, she doesn't mind them putting up posts and sharing stuff as long as it's everything is all hunky dory and you kissing their behind. you know they like that. They don't mind you sharing. But when you have a difference of opinion, okay, although truthful, they don't want the truth to be out. They don't want to be painted in that different light. So all things that you see happen is simply for people to build their pages up. That's it, and that's all. And that's what they're doing. Hey, Foxy, that's all they're doing right now, building their page. But let's go back. Think about it. Hi, Tanya. Now they call her, oh, this great mother. Now remember when the whole incident happened with Zoe, right? When the whole incident happened with Zoe, right? I remember when the court case came up, she didn't even go. She didn't even go. Remember that, y'all? She didn't even go. So it she didn't care what happened. So while people out here running around saying, "Oh my God, oh Zoe was doing this," now I never saw any photographs of naked children or anything like that. I never saw any of that. So I don't know how true that was because I never saw it. Okay, now, but my thing is this: she didn't even go. So if naked pictures were truly circulating of her children all over the internet, right? The mother didn't even find it important enough to attend that first hearing. She didn't even bother to go. She didn't bother to go. The only reason why she went was because the sheep got in her ass about her not doing anything. They got in her butt. And then Nancy had to tell her that she would never speak to her again. That's when she decided to move. It wasn't important to her. It didn't bother her until the Moo said that they were no longer going to support her if she didn't do something about it. It wasn't important to her until her sister said she would never speak to her again. Her own children. Imagine a mother and pictures of your daughters are, allegedly circulating around the internet. Nude pictures allegedly are circulating around the internet of your children, and you didn't even give a damn enough to go to that first hearing because it didn't matter to you. It didn't bother you. And then for her to come out crying, oh, we won. We did it, guys. What? Are you serious? What? She wasn't even thinking about it. It didn't bother her. So why is it that you have all these other people were bothered by it? All these other people were concerned about it. All these other people were angry about it, fired up about it. But the mother could care less. The mother, the one who gave birth to them, didn't give a rat's ass. Why did it take your muumuus to say, I'm not going to support you for you to jump into action? Why? Why? Yes, she was G14K. She was in Nigeria when it came out. Absolutely. Yes, she was. Okay? Why? Like, let's really think about that. Let's dissect that a minute. Seriously. What was that all about? Yes, guys, come on, hit the thumbs up. We only got 22 likes and we have 58 people watching. Let's go. Come on. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't done so already. But honestly, come on. Be honest. Now, I'm sure many of us are mothers on here, right? You mean to tell me there's going to be some nude pictures of your children circulating the internet, right? You know who put them out there. You go and you file a case. And then when it comes up, you're not going to attend. Somebody's going to have to tell you, you better, if you don't get in there, if you don't go to court, you don't file another case, I'm not going to support you anymore to make you move your ass for your children. Does that make sense? No. Does that show that shows love to y'all? No. That's what I'm saying. Like, these people are nuts. They are nuts. They are nuts. But they're all doing this. This isn't about they care so much about this woman. Okay? They don't care about, to be honest with you, they don't care so much about this girl. This is all about they're able to make money as well. They are able to make money as well, all under the guise that they care so much for her and the children's well-being. Yes, they love their so-called mother, but she treats them like crap and feeds them the most ridiculous food. Absolutely, Sharon, while she eats very well. And started a GoFundMe that the big mouth in Nigeria said the woman was going to prison, and she is sitting at her house drinking a glass of wine and enjoying life. Absolutely, Sherry. Okay, very unbothered. Okay, all she wanted to fight was to keep those kids on social media as props. He gave in. She didn't win anything. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. No, see, what he did was he called her bluff. She was like, sign them over to me. Them, my kids. I will take my kids. Sign them over. Good, good. I will take my kids. I will take my kids. They're my kids. I will take my kids. Sign them over to me. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Good, good. I will take my kids. They're my kids. I will take my kids. They're my kids. Only to go to court and come out with the same damn agreement as in the divorce decree. Only to come out with the same damn agreement as the initial divorce decree. Okay? So please, let's stop with the BS. Let's stop with the BS. She's gonna take her kids. She was gonna take them. Give them to me. They're my kids. Give me them to me. She wanted primary custody, right? Or sole custody, whatever the hell it was. Only to go to court. Oh, you know what? Why don't we let's just keep it the way it was from the beginning. And then he just went ahead, excuse me, went on with it. Like, such BS. BS. It was never. And that's the thing. Okay. She come out there. Remember that day when he got that order to keep the kids off the internet? I remember I was watching this video and Lolo's played the video before. Okay. Lolo's played the video before. Remember, y'all, she in her kitchen. That's when she was in that one bedroom apartment that had the pool. And she in there dancing. Now he won't be able to put them on live and he can't make no money. Ju, 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 ju. Ju, 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 ju. Now he cannot make money off of my kids. Ha. Ju, 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 ju. Ju, 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 ju. How many y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that, right? She talked all this, had a big mouth. She was in there dancing, doing the running man. Ju, 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 ju. Now look, ha, no money. He can no longer use my children as props. Ju, 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 ju. Ju, 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 ju. He can no longer attach microphones to their clothes. Ju, 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 ju. Ju, 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 ju. He can no longer use them for money, to give a content to make money. Ha! Ju, 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 ju. Ju, 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 ju. Right? Only to be the only one crying about not being able to put them on the internet because he abided by those rules. When that order went in place, he didn't put those kids on the internet. We didn't see those kids on the internet. He didn't cry about it. The only one that went and cried about it was her. Was her. Was her because she couldn't use them. She was the only one using them for content. She was the only one making money off of her children. Not him. It was her. No, we all know she didn't want full custody, and the only thing she wanted to do was bring them back in front of the camera and parade them in front of the camera. And quite honestly, they're not even supposed to be in front of the camera like that. Your live is not supposed to be just about them. So that's it. That's all she wanted to be able to do. So imagine those people. They paid $77,000 for her to go back to the original agreement so she could bring the children back in front of the camera. Or does not want these kids full time. Exactly. If she had them full time, she wouldn't be able to do what she wants to do. She wouldn't be able to go out here and shake her ass in the clubs, every other week. Hell, when her dad was there, she was out every day. So she wasn't even having the kids. She was leaving the kids when she had her little friends. She was leaving her children there with her dad while she went out gallivanting in the night. Okay? So the only one that was hurt by that order was her. It didn't hurt him. They say all of this stuff about him, right? That's what's funny to me. Oh, he's broke. He's broke. He ain't got no money. Oh, broke man, broke old, broke man, broke old, broke man, broke, broke, broke. Yet we don't hear this man come out here begging every day. We don't hear this man. Why, if he was so broke, why is he able to live on the same street as her? But he's so broke. He's so broke. Why are they able to live on the same street if he's so broke? Why is he able to take them to the restaurants to eat and get them their own plates if he's so broke? They kill me with that they swear that they know how much money this man has, what's in his pockets. Just like remember when they were putting out the rumor, oh, he don't have his car anymore because the man was walking. Okay, he wanted to exercise. He don't have his car. Oh, where's the car? He don't have it. Only to look stupid. Only to look stupid. One of her lovers, Modesta Live, commented, "Let them us address us because every coin she has is from us, and they can handle anything her wants." So stupid. Exactly. Very stupid, Tanya. Very stupid. She didn't want those kids full time when she used to lock them in the room with a lock on the door. Exactly. I remember that. I remember that, Jerry. I remember that. You know, it's crazy. You right, Salem. She can't even take the girls around the corner to the park without losing them. Absolutely. She would have a nervous breakdown if she had to have her own kids full time. 100. 100. Deanna. 100. Now who's begging up to right, sun up to sundown. Exactly, Mary. That's all she does is beg. So all she does is beg. Just let people give what they want to give organically, you know? No. During this live broadcast, you can send me stars and super thanks. If they wanted to, they would just send it. Why do they need a reminder? They could see the star button there when they comment. So why do they need a reminder? For what? Right. If he's broke, how is he affording taking him out? So exactly, Bell. Exactly. But they just make up shit in their head about him. See, that's the thing. They create stories about him. That's what they do. They speculate and create and and Joe Blow with her AI videos and shit. That's what they do. They speculate and create AI videos while we talk about what we see. There's a difference. We're witnessing it in real life. We see it. It's happening in front of our eyes. But the stuff that they say about JD isn't happening in front of their eyes. They're making stuff up. They're stirring the pot and adding in ingredients. That's what they're doing. We don't have to do that. We're looking right at the train wreck. It's happening. The crash is happening right in front of our very own eyes. We can see it. She will only take the girls somewhere in the States if Crayfish pays for a trip. Right, Sharon. And that ain't even um like Crayfish paid for the Disneyland. All his comments when he was doing A's hair was so stupid, telling him he's taking the braids out to piss the good mother off on purpose. Then braids been in there for right. Exactly. Well, Tanya, I had taken some screenshots because there was one day where this is how dumb they are. Before she braided their hair, okay, before she braided their hair, they were saying to him, "Oh, look at him. He already took their braids out that the mother just did. He already, look at him. All this for content. Oh, he just likes to let them go and look crazy." Hello, dummies. She hadn't even braided their hair yet. But this is what they do. They have nothing else to say. There's nothing for them to say. So they just start to make up shit. They make it up. Right, Tasmania, she walks sometimes too, right? But you never hear them say, "Oh, she doesn't have her car anymore." You don't hear, you don't hear us over here like, "Oh, she doesn't have her car anymore. Why is she walking? Why is she doing this? Why is she walking?" We don't say that. And she would turn a black man away from her bed when they said D hit that. No way she would allow a black man with no money to touch her. Well, Jerry, I happen to think he's a little on the sassy side, so he's not going to touch her anyway. But that's just my opinion. She got that begging from her daddy and her mother. Her mother used to dress them up like orphans and take them in town to get free stuff. The apple don't fall too far from the tree, does it now, Sherry? He's doing what a lot of men won't do for their kids. He's amazing. Absolutely, Deanna. Let me tell you, she is so lucky. She never even washed their hair before she braided. Sure did not, Selim. Sure did not. All her pampering herself in the mudland just is so sick. Them babies never get shit. No, and they never will. Not from her. Not from her. The truth of the matter is that the kids would never have anything if others didn't send it. They wouldn't have anything. Not a damn thing. Why would she not ever visit her mother's grave? Right, Jerry, because there probably isn't one. And shit, how the hell we know? I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, but how the hell we know if she's really gone? How do we know if their mother is really gone? How do we know that? Hmm? How do we know that? We know they suffer from some type of mental illness, right? So how do we know that she's not locked away in some mental facility somewhere? I'm just saying. How do we know? Because they told us, huh? When we know half of the stuff that come out of both of their mouths are not true. Right, G14K, some candy from the airport. That's it. That's all they're gonna get. And they'll be lucky if it's still there by the time it reaches home with her greedy behind. That's just a heading. The heading that would be like going to the fish market and get a day old tuna. I'm telling you, JD will be the one who will be the sole financial responsible parent for those girls. Jay getting noodles. That pedicure looked so nasty and unsanitary. Her feet were all over the floor and his hand. Ew. Yuck, Angela. Ew. Hitting that would be like, okay, you meant hitting that would be like going to the fish market. Well, I mean, designer did tell us that, didn't he? That's according to the social media street, she is buried in an unmarked grave. Right, exactly. But we don't know that, and that's the thing. Why is your mother buried in an unmarked grave? You were making $85,000 a month at one time. You mean to tell me you couldn't get a tombstone for your mother? You mean to tell me you couldn't go and have her, in a nice resting place now? Like, come on now. I can't believe it either, Lucy. She embraces her niece and nephew in a loving way more than June. She has a disconnect with June. Of course she does. June got in the way of her big break, she feels. Did you see when JD asked Baby A if she wanted some noodles and she said no? I wouldn't want a noodle either. Right, but if that's all that you get. It's either they when they're at her house, they either get noodles or a mayonnaise and honey sandwich or what's that stuff called that Athena loves to eat, and she loves to lick all of her fingers and put it in her mouth, and then stick her fingers all in the kids' mouths. Nasty, unsanitary. Gets digs back in the bowl, put it in one child's mouth, dig back in the bowl, put the same fingers in another child's mouth. Ugh. Oh yeah, the egg sauce too. Yes. Not only do she beg, she expects those people to give several. Right, and that's the crazy part. Some of them foolishly do, Deanna. Some of them foolishly do. I wish the hell I would work every damn day, and this girl comes on live 4 times a day, and I'm supposed to come and gift her every day. They better start gifting one star, and that's it. Right, Belle. She never see her visit the older sister. Now that we're talking about it, she'll be over there. Soon as we start talking about it, they come and they start pretending. Like how she's back over there at Mancy's house. They back pretending. Back pretending. Someone asked JD what would the girls do without him. He commented back, star. Oh my God, Tanya. Oh, yeah, he did. That was hilarious. So many people missed his hand gestures. Oh my God. They were poor back then, and I truly believe that they all embarrassed of their mother because Nancy said she was crazy. Well, apparently she wasn't. She ain't the only one that's crazy. Okay, we see who else is crazy in the family now, don't we? They put on full display every single day. And you know what's crazy? I know that her and her family. Oh my God. I know behind the scenes are laughing their ass off at how dumb some of us Americans are. I know they sit behind there on their phones talking to each other saying how dumb some of these of us Americans are. Okay? How easily manipulated and scammed we can be. I know that and gullible. I know they sit back and laugh. I know they do. I know they do. All of them. Every last one of them sit back and laugh, and they are amazed at how dumb we are. Hell, I'm amazed. So I know they talking about it. If I'm talking about it, I know they're talking about it. Right? She can't fake it, seal it. We know. I'm telling you, she's only back over there because we were talking about it. She heard people talking about it. So that's why. That's what they do. Soon as you start saying, "Oh, this looks different. This looks different. That looks different. That looks different." You put a, you start saying things. What do? Now they all go back together and pretend like they're this one big happy old family when we know that shit ain't true. Those people have to buy data for their phones and gas for generators for electric. Right, that's a, but yet they over there giving somebody else money. Could you imagine? You sitting there every day, you sitting over there handing your money over to this person, all based on a false narrative, and y'all still going with this damn false narrative, even though the truth is out there. They don't want to see the truth. As in as Tom Cruise would say, they can't handle the truth. They can't handle the truth. Good mother said, Daddy bought a whole goat. Nancy called her out. Good mother bought that. She's such a liar all the time. Lie, 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 and more lies. That's all she ever does. That's all she will ever be. As long as people continue to be foolish and don't call her out on her shit, she's gonna continue to take advantage of folks. Why not? When you got a cow, you're gonna milk it. That's what they do. That's what they do. You could tell Nancy doesn't want Kale to stay at her house. If you look closely, she looked bothered by her. Exactly. Exactly. I agree, Deanna. But they're gonna say it's something different. We're making up stuff. Notice ever since that video, we have never seen the dad with that phone. And you never will. But now that we're talking about it, he'll have it in his hands for a couple of days. The next few days when we see him live, we're gonna see y'all. We're gonna see him with the phone. Y'all just watch and see. We're gonna see him with the phone. All right. So I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. I have a screenshot of him with his black phone. I want to ask you something. King Esther, she's in Nigeria, supposed to be a big backer for KO. Why has she never met her? Why didn't she go to her meet and greets there? Please. Odessa, listen. That lady is simply on payroll. That's it. Her mission is she is to be on payroll. Okay. And for all we know, we don't even know who's really behind that page. Honestly, it could be one of them. I just find it funny that she always has something to say about JD. They always have something to say. If they're such her supporter, support her. Y'all go and support her. Support the trash. Continue to support the trash. It's okay. Yeah, she had the phone. We all know that was just that. Listen, that was all for views. That was it. All for views. I mean, hell, we saw her go to the store. We saw her go to the mall that day. She was in the Apple store when she bought the phone for herself. We all know damn well she didn't buy two phones. Okay? Just like she never bought a thing to the iPad and she was given the money because she racked up and collected about 2,000 or more dollars in coffees for Athena's birthday. Okay, but she still wasn't satisfied and still just wanted other people to buy it. That's who she is. She will collect your money and save her money. And why not? If the fools are going to continue to let her do it, one day they might just wake up. There was a lady that was in Blessings chat tonight, and she said she woke up. She finally woke up. So maybe little by little others will do the same. Yes, he sure did. He said that shit stunk. And he said that house stunk so bad when he left, he had to change clothes. No, they didn't go to the airport and pick her up. That's a for what? For what? Isn't Lagos located by the beach? Why do they only eat goat, never seafood? Because King is LA fake or KO herself. I believe that too. I believe that too, G14K. I believe that too. I do. I really do. She will get caught up soon in California. It's the law. She has to put money away for those kids. Mm-mm-mm-mm. You guys see how she dressed at Nancy? Yes, we saw her. And them green stank shorts that she always has on that we've seen a million times. And then she always has to turn her behind and face the camera. I mean, she's that butt is her prized possession. She swears it is something else. Like imagine that you are a grown ass woman with two girls, two small children, two impressionable young ladies, and your only asset, the only thing you're proud of is that ass. That ain't all that. Can you imagine? It's always you gotta bend, you gotta turn around and take pictures showing that behind. We have seen it a million times. We done seen it in clothes. We seen it out of clothes. We don't need to keep seeing that stink ass flapping back and forth. I believe it's fake too, and I do. I believe she did get some injections. I don't care what she says. She could say how real it is if all she wants. But no, just like she had something done to her breast as well when she was in Mexico. Yes, yoga with crotch in the camera. Exactly. Nancy don't even want her at her house. You could see that in her face. That's all she has to offer, to be honest. Right. You're right. And it's sad. It's flopping everywhere, Stephanie, all over the place. Laugh out loud. She collects their money and calls them goats. Exactly. The way she always sits on her knees on the bed. Right. She's used to being on her knees, Tanya, in my opinion. Let me add that in there. In my opinion, she's used to be on her knees. And you can see that how because of how black they are. Right, G14K. She's not proud of having a home, a car, food, just proud of her ass. Sad. It is sad. It is sad. And again, this is who June is looking up to. This is who Jay has as a role model. Exactly. She wouldn't be able to sit on mine either in them shorts. You right, Day Day. She wouldn't sit on mine either. June just spoke the truth. Yep. Yep. But it's a crying shame though. It's a crying shame. That's why that baby, when her mother got up and shook her butt, that's why that baby got up and did the same thing. And the baby knew, and that baby knew it wasn't right. And she was embarrassed. And that's why she got up and ran around the table, got out of view of the camera. Yes, she did. And she fixed her umbilical hernia. It's back though. Yeah. Because I remember, how many of you remember? Because it was a while ago, and she was wearing a band around her at the top. She had like this band around her. Do y'all remember that? Because at that time she couldn't even hold Athena like how she used to always carry her so much. Y'all remember? I remember when she had that on. I remember. She had a whole like compression thing on, you know? I remember that. I just didn't screen record the video, but I remember it. And she was like, "Oh, I can't, I can't really, I can't, oh, Athena, I can't hold you. I can't hold you." And I wanted y'all to hear the Let me cue it up for y'all, right? I wanted y'all to hear the video from when she was at the doctor's office with Athena when she was getting her sonogram. All right, when she was getting that sonogram, I want y'all to let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go try to go back to it. Let me try to go back to it because I want y'all to hear it because that's when she was. Yes, that boil is huge, but that's when she was talking about Athena's features. And see, that's what made that was one of the things too that made JD start to question, like, wait a minute. She's like, oh, Athena looks African. Well, why were you so concerned? Why was it a big deal? Why? So I want y'all to listen. Let me find it again. Let me find it again. And I want to play it for y'all because I want y'all to hear it. I want y'all to hear it.
There's the tongue.
All right.
Wow. And then the mouth closes a little bit.
All right. So let's just listen a little bit.
This little profile a little bit.
Can y'all hear it?
The arm is in front of the face there, so you can't really see. This is the nose and the lip.
Oh my gosh, I can see her face.
She's sucking, yeah, she's sucking a little bit.
Can y'all hear the video?
You can see the face?
Wait, let me stop it for a minute. Can y'all hear the video? Because I want y'all to hear the part when she starts talking about the features. All right. So just it's one little piece at the beginning, and then I'll probably have to scroll through because the video might be like 15 minutes, but I just want y'all to hear that part.
Let's see if we can see the face a little bit without that arm. Oh, there goes that arm.
Oh, the arm is covering her face again.
Yes, it's a baby. She says no pictures.
She's like,
No
paparazzi.
pictures.
Paparazzi players.
Yeah, lots of good fluid though. Baby's got fetal breathing. It's got a good heart rate. It's moving like a lot. Like a lot. That's really good English, Stuart. Oh my god. That was horrible. Well, my mother is an English teacher, so
She'll be proud.
sorry, Mom. And yes, it is a girl. It has two babies. It's a girl.
Oh, yay. It's a girl. It's not a guy. So you guys should stop saying it's a girl. It's a boy.
Oh, they were teasing you?
Yeah, this is too big for a girl.
No, it's a girl, 100%. How big June is?
Ooh.
I'm just trying to get the baby to move its arm. There we go. Let's see if we can get that picture. See what's going on?
Jealous?
Got a lot of fingers in front of the face there, but let's just see what we can do here. That's the little face right there. Can you see it? This is more.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look how beautiful.
Her nose is like mine.
Got two fingers on her forehead there. You see that?
Yeah.
This is one hand here,
Oh,
and
my
the other
gosh.
hand is over the forehead. And her cute little lips, her chubby little cheek.
Dang, she African.
She's half African.
She's very, very African.
Hold real still. Move that hand away. Move your hand away.
Did y'all hear that? Damn, she's African. And the doctor said she's half African. And then she goes, she's very, very African. Right? Y'all hear that, right? Now I want to get to the other part because when she kept looking at the picture, because you know those like 3D images. No, she was not happy with her features at all. Exactly, Belle. See, what people don't understand is that KO doesn't want any black children. She doesn't want any black kids. She's black herself, but she comes out here and pretends that she's so in love with herself. She loves herself. She loves her natural hair. She loves this and that. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's all for the internet. Okay? She's a pretender. She didn't want no black kids because she knew she see that her sister's kids don't pull in views. Okay? This is why she wanted mixed children. But let me try to find the I want to get to that part because I don't want y'all to have to sit and listen to the whole thing because it was 12 minutes long. So I'm gonna see if I'm gonna scroll through and I'm gonna get it to that part and then I'm gonna play the rest of it for you because I want y'all to hear her. And this was one of the reasons why he was saying, well, hell, is this my baby? Because she kept making references, and the doctor, you could tell the doctor did get upset. Like, what? Like, the doctor probably like, what is going on with her? Like, when she was like, oh, she is African. And the doctor had to correct her. No, she's half African. Yeah, he did say that. Yep. Angela, he said, that's not the body I married. Yep. She doesn't love that shit on her head. I'm going to find it. Okay.
Hand away. Let's see.
Because I'm going to get it to that where
You can stop videoing if you want. It's
when
not
she
fun.
saw those features, baby, she started up. Let me see.
These are not boogers or anything like that. It's just the artifact.
Wow, that's a nice photo.
Mhm.
Baby, take a photo.
Let me see if it's right here. Let me see. Hold on.
We're just having fun right now. So the baby's environment looks great. So now we're just going to get you on the little belt thing.
Okay.
Let me get to that part. I think I gotta scroll further. Because she kept looking at those pictures and
Okay.
making reference.
Can't believe she's 9 pounds. She's
Yeah, hard to.
poking you and giving you injections. Now we the one this time.
So let me see, y'all.
She's not looking very, very African.
Okay, there we go. That was one part.
See your baby.
Look,
See your baby.
hold
She's
on.
looking very, very African.
I'm gonna go back because if you hear her, she's saying, "You see your baby? You see your baby? She's looking very, very African." This is what she's saying. So let me put it back some so you could hear it. So now what is a man supposed to think? Let's be honest. What is a man supposed to think? I'm gonna put it back some because I want us to be able to hear that part when it comes up. All right. I want y'all to hear it. It's
See
coming.
your baby.
Yeah.
See your baby. She's not looking very, very African. She has big nose and everything. I like it. It's not like it's just I just did not think that she would look so much like me.
I can do a lot of stuff like that. There you go, Justin.
Mercy. Jeez. It's an African baby for sure. I know.
He looks African. Oh, wait.
I mean, but it's like,
Before, while you're sitting there,
Yeah.
can I ask you a few questions?
yes, sir.
So did y'all hear that? That's an African baby for sure. This is the things that she's saying out of her mouth. So what man do you think a man is not going to start to question? Like, well, why does she keep saying this? Why does she keep saying this? She was so worried about Athena's facial features. She didn't want those kids to come out dark like her. She didn't want those kids to look like her at all. Okay? She didn't want those children to have her features, her skin color, her hair texture. None of that. None of that. Because I bet you I could almost say with 100% certainty that if they had come out with her skin color and her hair texture, that she wouldn't be parading them in front of that camera like she does. Believe me. I believe that too, Belle, that she wanted them to have blue eyes. Yep, I believe it. It's so sad. Like, why wouldn't you like love and like yourself? Come out here pretending. And pretending for what? You ain't got to pretend for me or for the rest of us. But that's one of the things, and and that's why when King says, "Oh, he was questioning whether Athena was his, and he knew all the time she didn't cheat, and she knew it was it." And then this is why. This was one of the reasons why. And also, we saw how she was dancing when she was pregnant with June on Michael Blackson. As a pregnant married woman, you are a married pregnant woman. No married pregnant woman is backing it up on some man. Okay? No married pregnant woman is backing it up on some man. And I don't care who the man is. That's not something that's appropriate at all, no matter how you try to slice it. Yes, Belle. If I was JD, I would have gotten J tested just to be sure. Come on. Come on now. So what was the man supposed to think? Any right man, any man, okay, would have thought the very same thing. You're there for your you there for your wife. Y'all are there to get the sonogram pictures, and this is all that you could say. That's all that you could say? Really? Yes, Sherry. I'm telling y'all, I'll be on vacation soon, and during my vacation, I'm gonna be studying some things so that I will be able to bring y'all more stuff and put it on here so y'all could actually see it on the screen, you know, but for yourselves. Because I know some of us have seen it, but a lot of us have not seen it. And y'all need to see her so you can see her face, see her reaction. See, I can't share it on uh Facebook. Exactly, Cheryl. Embarrassing no matter where she go. It doesn't even right. There's not she's never serious. Nothing is ever serious to her. It's always that like a little 10-year-old schoolgirl. That's what she reminds me of. A 10-year-old schoolgirl. It's ridiculous. Like, can you be serious for once in your life? For once. Yes, Belle, that fake laugh gets me irritated. Me and you both, or you and me both, I should say. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, the baby need to be on Maury so she could go run it off like the rest of them. Running backstage, take it off. You know how they come out there. I never slept with anybody else. He is the only one that I've been sleeping with. He is the only one that I've been sleeping with. This is his baby, and he knows this is his baby. And then next thing you know, when it comes to 3-year-old Natasha, Jeremiah, you are not the father. And then they just go running and screaming off. Hmm. She only wanted props for the camera, even when she was exactly, exactly, exactly. That's it. Now let's go back to um also, that was we were discussing earlier on, yes, all her screams also, yes. When we were discussing earlier on Blessings Live, somebody also brought it up in the chat. Why would you bring attention to your niece's chest when you know that you have nothing but pedophiles on your live stream? Hi, Laura. No, Cheryl, she didn't love him, but she pretended very well though. She did. She pretended very well up until she got that green card, that permanent resident card. She got that 10-year green card, baby. That's when I saw the truth in her. I saw the real her. But let's just talk about that seriously. Why would you bring attention to your niece's chest knowing that you have sickos that come on your live stream and they make inappropriate comments about you and your children as well? So why would you do that? And honestly, quite honestly, I'm actually surprised that Nancy was all right with it. I'm really surprised that Nancy, you know, didn't have her delete that video. I agree, Angela. She only loves herself. She is very self-absorbed. She is very self-absorbed. And one day, baby, something gonna hit her, honey, and she ain't gonna be able to be self-absorbed anymore. Cause she thinks she the best shit since sliced bread. Yep, monetary gain, and yep. I think she loved him but wanted to be the man also. When he left, she lost her mind. Oh, she definitely lost her mind. Cause she is secretly training him to be a future Ashawo. Yep. Sad but true. But I think, see, the thing is, I don't think that she will be able to turn A that way. See, I think like Jay is very impressionable and Jay is seeking, you know, uh, attention from her mom. You know what I mean? She wants some attention from her mom. She knows. She has learned. I've said this several times. She has learned what it is that she needs to do and say that will get her mother attention and garner up maybe a hug or two, maybe a kiss on the forehead. See, she'll be able uh to manipulate J, but she won't be able to manipulate A. Right, Dessa. She admitted in that book that, well, we're not even gonna call that a book. That was basically a pamphlet, and it was written by somebody in a 7-year-old could have written that book, that pamphlet. A 7-year-old. She's creating new problems that she's not gonna be able to handle once the girls become teenagers. She's gonna be so exactly. Yes, Tanya, A is very smart. A don't take her BS. And you are not gonna talk about her daddy. That's one thing. She gonna nip it in the bud, baby. That's what I can't wait. She gonna nip that right in the bud. You will not be talking about her daddy. Uh-uh. No sirree, Bob. He thought Sharon said he thought he was doing the right thing after he found out Aura was pregnant and married her. Yeah, sadly. But see, I'm gonna tell you, she is very lucky that she did this to this man. Because any other man, baby, this would not have gone so well for her. And we would probably be speaking of her in the past tense. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, she know they're watching, the perverts are watching Dessa. Yeah. They're all on her live. They come to her live. I have some screenshots of some things. One day come there talking about paying the bride price for her daughter, for Jay, that he was gonna marry her. So she knows it's there. And you think she would keep them off her lives. But no, why would she? Those are her little money makers. But she puts them to work every now and then. Come, 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 come. Come, no, 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 no. Come, 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 come. Why do they have to come and be in the camera? Why do they have to eat in the camera? Why do you have to have them in a choke hold with your arm around, reaching around poor little Jay? You got her in a damn chokehold eating noodles so you can have everybody squished into the camera frame. For what? For what? Come, come, come. Eat right here. Eat here. Eat here. You know? Yes, those are her anchor babies. You're right about that. You are so right about that. Did the same thing with Mancy's kids. No, you know what? No, you know what? Mancy kids though, actually, for whatever reason, they always come, and I don't know why they have to come run and get up in her lives. Like I see them, they just come run up in there and just love to be in the camera for some reason. You know, not sure what that's all about, but yeah. But it's just so crazy. And then they just, like I said, then they just throw out this word jealous. And it just makes me laugh. Every time I see it, I just crack up hysterically because I'm like, what do we need to be jealous of? What does she have that we need to envy? There's nothing there for us to envy. I don't envy her. You know, I have real friends. When she walks around, her 5 phones are her friends. She looked like her daddy in Atlanta, Georgia. Don't start nothing, Sherry. Don't you start nothing. Yes, thank you, Belle. Please hit the like button, guys. 63 watching, only 41 likes. Hit the like button, y'all, please. Thank you. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Tell a friend to tell a friend as well. And let me tell you guys, we are doing so well on the channel. Now, for this to be a small channel, I was looking at the analytics and they are definitely doing what they're supposed to be doing. The views are viewing. Okay. Yes, they are viewing. And that's all thanks to you all. See, I can't take the credit for it. That's all thanks to you guys. Because if you guys didn't come on and watch and engage, then guess what? The views wouldn't be where they are. So that says a lot. And I just want to thank you all for that. Okay. A lot of people watch the replays, and I really appreciate it because you don't have to. At least they have their own plate when they are with their exactly, Brenda. Her $1.6 million being paid while she does nothing. Right. Shit, I'm mad. All right now, Jerry. Oh, that is hilarious. She has been married to a Nigerian man. It would have been a whole different book. Oh yeah, she knows it would have been a whole different. It would have been game over, Dessa. Game over. Okay, game over. That's what it would have been. I hope when she gets back, she has a note from the HR. That would be hilarious, now wouldn't it? Ooh, okay, I'm not gonna read it out loud. Good for you. Yes, good for you. That's all I'ma say. That's all I'ma say. I'm not gonna read it because we don't want anybody to know. Baby A is gonna wipe that. It's good. I can't wait to hear her talk about her father. Exactly. I know the neighbors are enjoying her away from, you know it. They ain't gotta watch nobody half parading around half naked, washing the car out there in the common areas. Just nasty. American women that got our head on straight would be so embarrassed to beg for anything. Exactly. Exactly. Those men in her village had her and mad as hell. They stuck anything in. Oh, Angela, you have the best show, Bobby. Thank you. No, you guys are the best. Y'all be in here cracking me up. You hear me? Us real black women work for what we want. We don't beg for exactly. Thank you, Laura. Thank you. We work hard. I know I do. I know I do. You know? Shoot. Work hard, play harder. Okay? And I'm not out here shaking the cup, shaking the can. She says she's such a celebrity. She's staying so busy in the mud. You mean the mud land, Tanya? The mud land? Tanya, no, don't ask her, Cheryl. Don't ask her. We know. I could probably guess. We won't say because you know how they love it over here. You know those folks love it over here. Me too. Shit, my star button working. Oh my god. I'm telling they got listen, Jerry, she got people. Listen, you got to understand, these are older women. She's played on their heartstrings. These are older women, older, lonely women. Kids out of the house, grown out of the house, or either not may not even be no longer living, or maybe they may not have any children at all. Okay. And they're sitting here when they get their checks on the first of the month. This is what they sitting there doing. People better start. Y'all better start checking on your grandmas and your aunties and uncles and see what they doing and where their money going. A real African queen will stand on their own 2 feet. Exactly. And most of them like women. Okay, G14K. Exactly. It's just it's just mind boggling to me. Thank you, Mary. I love you guys too. No, she barely. When she washes their so-called hair, it's one rinse, and that is it. Okay, they get one rinse, and that's it. Hell, they all still getting in the tub together, and I don't understand why them moo don't see anything wrong with that. Why is your grown woman self knowing what you do? Why are you getting in the tub with your children? Why are you in the tub with your kids? That right there, to me, I don't care. That's a damn case, if you ask me. Okay, G14K in cold water. You're right, right. I got two jobs. I work from home as a dog groomer, and I work in a groomer shop as a dog groomer. Yes, multiple streams of income. Exactly. Yep. Trying to save water. Disgusting, and disgusting. You know, all this money. Everybody they paying your bills. The hell, go use the water. Use the damn water. The moo are paying for it. Go use the water as you please. And I told y'all, and let me tell y'all this: don't ever think that everything isn't always what it seems, right? When you see people, because I've seen this happen before, coming and they dropping big money amounts in the chats and stuff in her chats. Mm-mm. That's what they do. See, what they do is they plant somebody in there, right, to drop a ton of money in hopes of having other people follow suit and get everybody else to come up out of their pocket to start gifting. That's what they do. So all of that isn't real, okay? It may look like it, but it all isn't. No, mm-mm, absolutely not. Her butt shakes like jello, not control over those butt muscles, and her thighs are full of cellulite. She aging fast. Oh, she's aging fast. You don't see them bags and dark circles? Hell, she look older than me. Notice the random names dropping big. Right, exactly. They ain't seen them before, Belle. We ain't never seen them before. And the other question is, how is she getting stars when you're not even supposed to be able to get stars in Nigeria? So how is she receiving stars? Hi, Charmaine. Yes, that's us, the gift and bait and switch. That's what they do. They plant people. They plant people. Oh yeah, go drop this in there in the chat. And then that'll get other people to start gifting as well. What will she do when she can't shake it anymore? What is her future? Well, she does have she got a mouth, Angela. I mean, hey, so much cellulite and her belly is getting huge. Yes, it is, Tanya. Yes, it is. I already told y'all what I believe, but hey, hey. LA Crawfish is one of them. Mm-hmm. Yep, Dessa. Yep. They go and make a whole ton of fake pages, and then they go and they drop it. They drop the money in the chat. That's what they do. And got cosmetology under my belt with my certificate. So I'm a jack of all trades most of the time. All right now, Laura. That's right, girl. That's what we do. That is what we do. People don't understand, we gonna make a way. Women, real women. I mean women, not not little girls. Women are gonna make a way out of no way. That's one thing. We know how to do that. We know how to do that. When it comes to our family, and our family comes first. If she is getting in Nigeria before come back, we all know it's just a pill away, and these Bell. Right, right. Mighty funny how we ain't seen her talk about discuss her period since Daddy made her that old special. Didn't he bring her a special tea or something? Huh? Didn't he bring her like a special tea? We didn't see any talk, no more talks about her period. Hmm. The other night on YouTube, her views jumped 5K to 8K every 5 minutes on the minute. What? At 4 a.m. Very bizarre. Really? So, what do you mean when you say her views? Are you talking about like, you don't mean like the people that were watching live? You mean, like how it's calculated afterwards? Is that what you're talking about, Angela? Yeah, because she never has no 5K to 8K watching her anyway. So you must be talking about uh the view, people watching the live. Hmm. I I'm telling you, she's definitely doing something. I watched that same thing happen 1 minute they up high. Wow, Jackie. Was that when she was all over the bed? Mm. Oh, she knows what to do to get them, to get the men attention for sure. Those are bots paid to watch her until the end. I believe that too, Jerry. That's because she's buying views, buying followers. I absolutely believe that as well, Dessa. Yep, I believe that too. I believe that too. It's just crazy how people, it's really sad, and it just makes you see how easily people fall for different scams. You say you like you hear about a scam and and you're like, oh, I would never fall for that. But then you see some of these people, and you're like, how are y'all being fooled every single time? It's the same thing that's happening. It's the same trickery. It's the same. Let me come on and pretend to be sad and have the little puppy dog face and pout and frown. So then your audience will say, good mother, what's wrong? What happened, good mother? Why you look so sad? What's going on? What happened? And then they start sending her stars later on. She's just sitting there, not responding, cutting up her little peppers and her onions and her tomatoes, not responding. And then as the stars roll in, you people know how to make me happy, right? Huh? You people know how to make me happy. When I'm sad, you send me stars. Oh, you send me stars. Oh, you people, y'all know how to make me happy. I was so sad. I was so sad. But then you wake me up. Y'all know how to make me happy. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much. And then she got the other little voice. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Joe. Joe Williams. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Caroline, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's the fake voice, you know? That's the fake voice. Okay? And it's crazy how, like, how many times is somebody gonna come out here and show you who they are before you believe them? How many times? How many times? How many times, y'all? How many times are we gonna listen to or y'all gonna hear, guys, is my star button working? Someone send me stars and check it out for me. Someone, can someone send me stars, please, and tell me if my star button is working? Ha! I've been live 13 minutes and I haven't received anything. Ha! Somebody, please, oh, please, oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Ernestine Costline. Oh, thank you. So it is working. Okay, thank you. Oh, it's working. You guys just don't want to send me stars, oh. You guys just don't want to send me stars, oh. Oh, they're okay. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, like, how many times are we gonna fall for the same damn shit? How many? More personalities than Sybil. You ain't never lied, Dessa. Well, how many times? No, seriously. How many times are we gonna fall for the same damn trick? The same, yeah. Oh, making like a fool. Always sending to check. Sending a check. Yes. Omega Wine. Omega Wine. Kathy Meadows. Kathy J. Ahmed. Michelle Govia. You know I love ya. Michelle Govia. It's just sick. It's just hilarious to me. I swear, when I tell you, I just be sitting here laughing my ass off. I just be sitting in here laughing my ass off at the stupidity. At the stupidity. How many times can you fall for the same trick? How many times? Edinanyame! Thank you for 5 super thanks. Omega sent her gifts on YouTube. She said, don't send me gifts. I want super things. And she turned around and sent her $10 because she's a damn fool. As an accountant, how can Cheddar do her taxes? What does he know about American tax law? Good question, Angela. Well, I guess if you're not paying American taxes, right? Well, I swear these people do not have husbands and family because ain't no way they this dumb. That's what I'm saying. Or I mean, like, is it a whole family of dummies? Like, damn, is that what they are? They come, it's a family of dummies. A daddy, a mama, a daddy, a husband, a wife, a daughter. Like, what? Everybody just dumb in the whole family. Those are the only songs she actually wrote. I swear these people do not have husbands. Right, I read that. They are scammers. They know exactly. I mean, it makes no sense to me to keep falling for the same damn trick. So either you have got to be mentally ill or or dumb. Which is it? Or is it both? A mixture of both? Or they doing it undercover without telling their families? Well, these fit. That's why I'm telling people, y'all, please go and check on your grandmothers, you know, your older family members. Please go and check on them and make sure that they are not sending off their damn social security checks after they done worked all their lives as somebody that just sits at home all day looking through 5 phones, going live 4 times a day, expecting others to support her. I think the women that be sitting in those damn cars, their husbands don't even know what they be doing. They're like my brother. He don't give a damn about the internet. Well, they better start checking. Tell your brother he better start checking them damn bank statements. I mean, it doesn't make sense. It took me one time to be scammed by a man from Africa, and I learned my lesson. And that was in 2016. I'm glad you learned your lesson, Laura. I remember one lady daughter came on and had to get her mother off of there from giving her money. Wow. You know what, Jackie? Wasn't that? I thought that was Jacqueline. Wasn't that Jacqueline? And the funny thing is that Jacqueline had been missing. Hadn't seen her in a while. And then all of a sudden she popped back up last week or the week before. Before she went to Nigeria, I believe, Jacqueline had popped back up. Yes, check it ASAP, Angela. For real, for real. Because that's not even funny. Taking advantage of people. It's not funny. It's not funny. Mm-mm. She's a master manipulator. She's only a master manipulator to those that allow her to do so. Because, baby, see, I see right through her. I see right through her. Okay? She can't fool me. Now, I told y'all before, it took, see, I never sent her any money though. I was a follower of hers, but I never sent her any money. Okay. But I told you, I just kept watching and watching. And I told you there was so many people, so much hate. I mean, them comments, they used to light her up in those comments. And I, like some of the people that windmill for her now, I would be in the comments like, well, how do y'all know this and that? Did y'all see? How do y'all know she didn't do this before she came on live? How do y'all know? Yeah, that was me. I was one of those people. She's a scammer con artist. Absolutely. Absolutely, and she needs to be honest with you, she should be locked up in somebody's jail cell because what she's doing is against the law. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what anyone says. Yes, a street dog. I agree. And I don't care what anyone says. All that begging, all of that scamming, lying to them people, having them people think that you made those waist beads were created by you. That's a scam. That's a lie. Buying Timu jewelry and Shein jewelry and then selling it to people for 10 times the price? No, that's against the law. She needs to be right in somebody's jail cell. Yep, she was really nasty with her mouth back in the day, slapping back bad. Well, you know what? When she was not too much back in the day, because I'm gonna tell you, most of the time she didn't even talk. She didn't even engage because JD had told her not to talk to people. He told her that. He even had told her before. He was like, cut the comments off because they were saying some things that they were saying some things. Now they were saying some things. Yes, but after that divorce, oh yeah, yes, Tanya, that mouth. Oh yeah, and just like it's funny, all of these people. JD was paying she paid off his student loans. How the hell did she pay his student loans? Please tell me. Please, can somebody please tell me that? Oh, he was using her money to do this, that, and that. What her money? What do y'all mean her money? First of all, California is a 50-50 state. It's a 50-50 state. So he could have taken 50-50 when they got that divorce, and he did not. He did not. But he could have. He was entitled to it. And they did content as a family. Now, the funny thing is that these are the words out of her own mouth. She didn't start making money until after the divorce. After. So if that's the case, how in the hell did she pay for his student loans before the divorce if she didn't start making money until after the divorce? Just like her father, I truly believe all the dirt the father did to her is what she is doing to others. Remember, Mancy said they gave him another chance. What does that mean? They gave him a chance. Exactly. Exactly. I would like to know that too, Jerry. Justin used to come home and clean up. Yes, June would be running around in a pissy pamper and she would have the cameras going. House will be dirty. You are absolutely correct, Jackie. I remember all of that. I remember all of that. The man would come home, clean up, and look after his child while she been sitting there all day, and she wasn't pregnant at the time either. And this happened on numerous occasions, numerous occasions. The least she could have done was kept the damn house clean, you know? Stephanie, because it leaves paper trails. Let me see what it Stephanie's. So there's a reason she doesn't collect money through Cash App. What could the reason be? No, yes, she has been collecting money through Cash App. Because people have said, "Oh, did you get the Cash App I sent you? Oh, I sent you a Cash App." Oh, yes, she's been collecting. She has been getting some stuff. Yes, she has. I'm surprised Meta does too. But hey, they getting 30% of her con, so I guess they're all right with it. I guess they're all right with it. Yep, most of the time, Baby J didn't have on a bike. No, she did not. No, she did not. Sure did not. And most of remember how she used to have that baby up right in front of the damn stove, right in front of the stove. Y'all remember when Jay used to go and get her damn stool and stand on it and be right at the stove? Oh, she did give it out the cash app right before she left. Yeah, so she could get everybody money. That shit is crazy. I wouldn't give her a dime. She ain't even worth my penny. She ain't even worth my penny. And that's the thing. When she tells people, "Oh, can somebody check for me? Can you somebody check to see if my star button is working?" I don't understand. Send her ass a penny. And then you could be like, this she could see that it's working. Why send 500 stars or 100 stars to see if it's working? Send a damn penny. It works the same. 1 star. You know, Meta doesn't care. I reported until my finger fell off, so I'm going a different route. Yes, good. Shoot, let me know in my inbox, me Tanya. Yep, she's gonna come across the wrong person, and what goes around comes around, and they're gonna scam her absolutely. Or she gonna scam the wrong person, and their parent ain't gonna have it. You know, and it's easy to find her. I mean, hell, she put her own damn address out there, so you know, so not like when nobody knows where she is. Yes, Tanya. Like if you go to my page, Bobby Returns on Facebook, and then message me and put it in. Yeah, she only like me when she dances and sings. Yes, that's right, Sharon. That's the only time she likes her. Oh, come, 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 come. Or when she hears her, when she start begging for stars, and she says things like, "Have you? How many? Oh, did you get any star? Oh, you only have a little bit of stars. How much is 10 million stars? Have you ever gotten 10 million stars?" And then she wants her all front and center. Oh, she loves her to death. Now she could get a kiss or two. You know, Meta has really changed. No standards anymore. Exactly. That's so with Cash App, she gets the money right away. With Meta, she has to wait a month. Yep. Cash App and Super Thanks. I mean, buy me a coffee also. She has access to the money. I don't believe it takes 30 days to get it. Yeah. Okay, Brenda. But it just makes, like it just really makes no sense. When you think about it. It makes no sense. Now, when those kids went to their daddies, they were jetting out that car, baby. They were jetting. They were jetting out that car, y'all. Oh my God. She had to call her back like, Like, come back, give me a kiss. And JD even directed, you know, Athena to go back. You know what I mean? But yet they call it, oh, he's so evil. He's so this. He's so that. The man can't do any damn thing without those people speaking on it. That especially that King character who pulls the strings for everybody else. That's the one. That's the one. Joe Blow is scared of. Imagine that. Imagine being scared of somebody you don't even know on the damn internet. Imagine that. Can you imagine that? You are scared of somebody you don't even know. Had to let them have you crying on the damn internet. And now you're forced to create your AI videos because you can't do nothing else. Otherwise, King will have your head. Could you imagine that? She's gonna take you off that damn marionette of hers. I wonder how they would feel if someone was sending their mammy money and she didn't spend one dime on you, but you see constantly buying shit for herself. Exactly, Day Day. If people send her cash app as friends and family, she doesn't have to report the income. Not sure how they are sending it. It's not overly monitored at this time. Oh, okay, Angela. All right. She should be the one sending people money. That's what she should be doing. You would think, right? But she don't care about anybody else. It's only all about her. That's it. That's all. Nobody else. That's it and that's all. But I'm telling y'all, we're gonna be talking about a whole lot of stuff. Okay? Because there's just so much to discuss as it relates to this thing, you know? It's just ridiculous. She blocks the ones that ask for help. Yes, she does, Stephanie. I've seen her do that. Or just ignore them altogether. Ignore them altogether. Poor people be coming out there. Oh, can you help me? I need to get milk for my baby. I need to get um I need to get clothes. Can you help me pay rent? And no, she ain't trying to do anything for anybody else. She's very selfish. She laughed at someone asking for help earlier. I believe it. I believe it. You can't send a direct message to Meta. I know, and that's the thing. Like they need to have like YouTube where you could do like an explanation because you could click on something all day to report, but most of the time you get back and says, "Oh, it doesn't go against our community standards." Yet it does if you go and you read the community standards. It's just mind-boggling to me. She thinks it's funny laughing, asking for help, but she asks for help all the damn time. Imagine that. Imagine that. That's crazy. Oh, her karma is coming. Trust me. Yes, it is, Stephanie, and it's going to be a big one. G14. Yep, it does. How come she never goes live outside of Nigeria? Thought she was showing us her country, right? She claimed because the Wi-Fi is not good out there. That's what she. That's what she said. That's what she said. Dancing on somebody great, right? If you call that dancing, if you call that dancing. Like just ridiculous. Coming to twerk, just shaking your behind in front of any and everybody. She gonna shake her ass in front of the wrong man one day and just watch. Just watch. Let's see if she gives them a free concert while she's there. Yeah, okay. Who's gonna come? Huh? Day Day? Who's coming? Who's gonna go, Day Day? Hmm? I mean, we see what they look like when when she has these little meet and greets. We see who's there, and it's mostly older women that are there. But like Nancy said, they love to be scammed. And I don't know about y'all, but I cannot listen to Mancy, y'all. I cannot listen to Mancy, y'all. She sound like she got a whole damn bag of marbles in her mouth. I cannot listen to her. Oh my God. I cannot. It was a ritual that guy was doing to his dad in grave, and she drunk the liquor. That's very bad omen. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mary, Bobby. She thinks that she's giving back, giving a free car. Exactly. No, go give some food. Go pay somebody's rent. Go buy, go buy some do something nice for the people in your village. Three of her minions. Y- Right, Stephanie. It just sounds like, like the Charlie Brown. I don't understand anything. Too damn lazy to bathe them separate. Exactly. Sharon, too lazy. And if she did bathe them separately, I could almost promise you they'd be sitting in that same dirty water. She would get out the dirty water and then she would put them damn children in that same dirty water she just got out of. So I guess they might as well then all sit in the dirty water together. Yes, that language is awful. Yes. I unfollowed her a long time ago. I can't take her. Nobody can take her. They think that's sing it right. When I say Cora, you say was. Cora was Cora. Oh my god. And then it's the same 5 dance steps. So right after that, it's accompanied by the same 5 dance steps. Let's see how long it takes for her to wash those tattoos off her body. Well, the henna, I think, stays for quite a while. I think it stays for quite a while, Brenda. 6 scooters and 5 bikes just sitting there and just open another right, exactly. None of her songs make sense, not at all, Day Day. That's her signature stage introduction. The same one, Stephanie, the same damn 5 dance moves. Mary said, Bobby, we're coming to get your phone. I mean, how many times are we gonna see the nails of the oh my god, those you know what? Now, those pinkies are just horrible. She should just go get them damn things broken and then just put them in some damn cast. Because if my pinkies look like that, I'd be at the doctor. Listen, could y'all just go ahead? Could y'all just go? Is it possible y'all could break them and then put them in a splint so they could grow back correctly, please? Because that don't even make sense. Them damn things are crooked, looking like little lobster hands and shit. Yes, leprechaun face. That's what she say, Tanya. When I say Cora, you say was. Cora. Was. Cora. Was. And then she break out into that signature them 5 steps. Them 5 steps. I'm trying to cut a watermelon. I'm laughing so hard. She hops in place with that mean look on her face with her elbows out. Damn Zoom. Yeah. Yes, Angela, them damn Zumba moves. Yes, Angela. Yes, that is it. That's the damn move. Them elbows. Oh my God, crooked arms out of joint. Crook, crooked for the crook. Oh my God, that was has played out. Sounds so stupid. Nancy was pissed when her son said they were ugly. The oldest sister got that same birthday. That's my asshole, Bobby. Oh my God. Her nails get crooked every time she tells a lie, and that nose grows every time as well. Cause that shit getting big as hell. She used her song over what played at a club. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, I'm looking at them little damn claws and shit, them fingers. I said, oh my God. I would really get them damn things straightened. I would get them straightened. I'm sorry. The doctor would be breaking that damn them bones, baby. Break them here, doc. Come on now. If they could fix people legs and shit, they could fix people bow legs. They could fix them fingers. That hair gonna go back even more. You wait till she take these new braids out. You know she always the hair always starts receding even more every time she gets some new braids and then she takes them out. I haven't seen the braids. They're hideous. G14K, I haven't seen the braids. Oh my God, sun keeps it 100. Yes, it sure does. Jesus, I don't understand hardly anything. I told you a mouth full of marbles, Deanna. Mouth full of marbles. Full of marbles. You hear me? The hairline gets pushed back even further. Yes, Day Day. Just watch. Just watch. Watch when she takes these out. Just watch. They're gonna be in the middle of her damn head. Oh, yes, bubbly me. Thank you, I knew there was something else I wanted to talk about, y'all. Thank you, bubbly me. What was the fishy smell you mentioned in your post? Well, she was the one, child. She was the one sitting there telling folks that basically having a fishy odor is normal. Talk about everybody's JJ smell like fish. Excuse me. Please speak for yourself. Please speak for yourself. And telling folks, if they want the toto, they have to deal with the smell that comes with it. Excuse me? Excuse me? Yes, Tanya, to grow up. It will come back out. But I'm saying to myself, who told her that having a fish odor down below was normal? Who told her that having a fish smell down below, that everyone had a fish smell to their toto down below? Who told her that? Right? Is she going to see Jazzy, who she claimed was her boss when he was in it? You know what's funny to me? Every time her moo see her around somebody, they swear this is her time. Oh, she look at her, she making moves. She making move. No, the only thing she's doing is making an ass of herself. That's it, and that's all. Sitting there being somebody backup dancer. That's it. That's all you known for. That's it. You ain't known for your songs. Ain't nobody playing your songs. You're not gonna go. You will be going nowhere. Okay, I hate to break it to you. If you go anywhere, it'll be in Nigeria only. You will not be a star here in the United States of America. Okay, it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Those hands, listen. Those hands are terrible. But did you see the pinkies? Her Toto reeks of fish market. She needs to get that out of here. It's every Toto, right? It's her Toto, but it damn sure doesn't represent mine. Okay, it don't represent mine. She just told on herself. She is networking in Nigeria, right? That's what they say about everything. Like when Don Jazzy was here in California. Oh yeah, this I smell a collab. That's what fake. Oh, I smell a collab coming. I smell a collab coming. Fake, shut up. Shut up. Okay? Just be quiet. Damn. Ain't no collab coming. Forget about it. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, fake. And like I said, y'all can't we can't take fake serious. Or I just laugh at fake. It doesn't make sense to take to take her serious. She come out here posting all of this shit, calling us slow bus, saying all of this stuff about mentally ill, but yet she said the same thing about them. So they were once mentally ill as well. Now all of a sudden that you switch sides, they're no longer mentally ill. See, that's what you got to look at. That's why you got to laugh at these folks. Now all of a sudden they're no longer mentally ill. G14K said you have good bacteria and bad bacteria. She has bad. Exactly. Angela must be all that Nigerian crawfish seasoning she puts in everything. Thought it smelled like moist pineapple, right? Exactly. Exactly. Pineapple, 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 right there. Was, was, was. Like, what is that? What is that? Fake is what we call her. Fake, exactly. She said she was going to be Beyonce 2014 every year is her year, right? It's been her year for how many years now? How many years now has the year been her year? Huh? No, it's my damn year. Okay, that's whose year it is. It's mine. It's my year. I love you too, Sharon. I love you too. She said, Sherry cracking me up. Home cooked meal. I cannot relate with her mute. Exactly. Her vajayjay has no pH balance. It's crooked like her. I know had baby J singing okra water. Right. Exactly. Saying 2026 is her year because the crew. Oh Lord, please. Please. Okra water pineapple. Pineapple. What is it? Was. Oh my God. And then come the five moves. The one what you call was just telling us about where the elbows go out. The elbows go out. Yes, Belle, it's been 4 years. It's been her year, right? Every day. Hell, we waiting. Hell, remember she went to the Grammys. When she went to the Grammys, it was supposed to be her year. She went to the Grammys. The next year was supposed to be her year because she was at the Grammys. Okay, no, it's never gonna come. It's never gonna come. A woman isn't supposed to have a fit. Exactly. See, that's what my live was gonna be. I was gonna title it "What's That Smell?" But I said, nah, nah. You know, and I was gonna read off some things for her so she could understand, you know, what she need to do. Like visit a doctor if she's having that issue. I tried to help her. But then they want to come out and say, I don't know why women talking about somebody else's, um, you know, with JJ, um, you know, good mother knows how to make content. No, that wasn't just for no views, baby. Listen, sometimes she does things for views, or sometimes she just talks. Okay. She just talks, because she may not be in her right frame of mind, or maybe somebody else we talking to. It may not be the good mother we're talking to. Okay. May not be the good mother we're talking to. It could be Pamela, it could be, uh Joanna. We don't know who we talking to sometimes. Yeah, she don't want to go because baby, they gonna tell her the truth when she go. Huh. Her lover's telling her to write a cookbook. A cookbook of what? Of cutting up peppers and onions and tomatoes? What is the cookbook gonna be about? She does not go to the doctors or get regular pap smear. Exactly. Let's go on. Well, you know who's gonna be messed up by it in the end? She posted that she feels like a celebrity in Africa, but like a slave in America. Well, stay your ass in Africa then. When nobody asked you to be here, you ain't gotta be here. Stay your ass over there. That car lady must work at Costco there too much. She gotta stock up for the car, Get her damn snacks in there. Shit, she probably got a freezer in the damn trunk. Right, a cookbook of creamy noodles, um, a mayonnaise sandwich with honey. What else we got? Somebody told us, oh, the egg sauce. And what's that other? I what, guys, what is that stuff called that she just be licking on that Athena loves so much? What is it called, y'all? I don't want to. I don't want to bad mouth it because I do have my African supporters as well, and it's not really the food. It's just the way that what she how she does it because she puts her whole hand in her mouth, then proceeds to lick every damn finger, then dips that hand back in there, feeds it to her sick daughter. Okay, feeds it, put her whole hand in her sick daughter's mouth, puts that hand back into the bowl, and then feeds it to her other child who is not sick. And then bowl goes back into the bowl, into her mouth, and then licks everything. I mean, that's just nasty. Yes, thank you, bubbly me. Swallow. Thank you. What was that? Bay yourself? Or is it like a play on be yourself? Be yourself, right? Be yourself. The guy that was collecting the tickets to get into the Grammy is how she got into the Grammy, way up in about right, way up in the boondocks. Couldn't even see. People looking like ants from below. Angela said the front cover over a cookbook will be a big picture of helmets, mayonnaise, and a goat. you said you said helmets, mayonnaise, and a goat. I can't. Oh my god. Pepper soup. I've never seen any African or other people that use their hands to eat like that, like her. She's just nasty. Exactly. Did y'all see the live today? That horror recipe. That horror recipe, a purse. Oh, she started to say she can be a brand ambassador. The look on Nancy face. Exactly. That wasp gotta go. It's on every song. Oh man. Okbono soup. Right, right, right. Okbono soup. That's right. Or swallow. One of the two. But like I said, I know that it's to be eaten with the I know it's to be eaten with the um with the hands. I get that. Right? I know it's to be eaten with the hands. I totally get it. But it's just a way that, I don't think you're supposed to lick all over your fingers, you know? Mm, yeah, that is too funny. And she eats it out that same molded bowl. Exactly. Yep. That's crazy. What hickey on the neck? There's a hickey on somebody's neck? She reminds me of that song of Outkast, the song "Roses Smell Like Boo Boo." Want to try some African food, but she makes me think twice. No, it's just her nasty behind. I wouldn't eat it if I was dying. I would eat grass and tree. The day she was with the swim guy, really? I need to go back and look then. I need to go back and look. Hmm. I need to go back and look. That's crazy. Wow. Let me see. Mm-mm. My cookbook, my behind. Mm-mm. That is too funny though. That is too funny. Yeah, hold on one second, guys. Give me 1 second, all right? All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, come out with the girls with food. They are big enough to eat out of. Right. Right. I gotta go back and look at that though, y'all. I gotta go back. I hate the way she control the girls with food. They are big enough to eat out their own plate. Home cooked meals, 100%. The girls should have their own plates and cups, not all from the same bowl. Right. Especially, listen, all the backwash, you know, they shouldn't be. And then even when the child is sick, they're sharing bottles back and forth. And then you wonder how the other kid gets sick. Then they'll blame JD and say it's his fault. Like, come on. That makes no sense, y'all. JD said that soup looks like snot. I have a lot of classy African friends. I love their food, but I can't watch her eat. She eats it so nasty. Right. But she does that because if you notice, she puts it all in her mouth and she pushes her hands. She makes like little sexual gestures with her fingers and she's shoving it into the side of her mouth. Absolutely, Tanya. Food porn. Right, G14K. Yep. They were giving Justin hell when he was taking Athena's hair out. Yeah, I know. Mad for and mad. What were they mad about? What were they mad about? I mean, they're just ridiculous. Those people. The man again. The man can't do anything. The man can't do anything. That's why Nancy's son asked her why she eats. Exactly. Can you blame him? Can you blame him? No. So, mm-mm-mm. But yeah, y'all. That's. I mean, I just don't get it. I really don't, and it's just so sad. It's just so sad because you have two beautiful little girls. Why wouldn't you want to be with your kids? Why? Like you missing the most important years. You missing. See, she'd rather wait and want them to get older, so you can dress them up like her, and they could be like her. That's what it really is. That's what it all boils down to. That's what she's really waiting for and looking forward to. And I just pray that they won't be anything like her. I do. Right. Soon as JD moved, they type it. You are absolutely correct. And they be so happy that he came on. Because now they got something to talk about and dog him out about. They so happy. Ooh, look. Fresh meat, y'all. We got something to talk about now. That's what that's all about. That's what that's all about. Crazy. Angela said I'm blowing her AirPods out. Yes, Stephanie, just nasty. Ugh. She's so selfish. It's all about herself. Also, she's a glutton and has no cleaning skills. Very unsanitary, extremely, and has always been that way. Has always been that way. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. That's what's crazy. You know. Mm-mm-mm. And then she comes on and tell these stories, these outlandish stories, and these people really be believing this crap. Even if money was the problem, there's so many fun things she could do with them, but it's all about her and only her. Absolutely. 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 I mean, I've never seen someone that just sit there and complain about the prices of every single thing, and you're not even paying for it. The people are. The moo are. Your sheep are. So why are you even worrying about how much something costs and they're giving you the money for it? She literally pays for nothing. So why are you worrying about the cost of something? Right. All she in new clothes and she takes the same ones from the last 5 trips unwashed. Right. Same old clothes. Same thing. I don't know how many times we have seen her in those same outfits. Those green shorts, that little one piece thingy with the hood. How many times have we seen that? I mean, come on. Right. My garage floor is cleaner than the floors. Ever see how much garbage is on the floors? I've never seen that amount of garbage on somebody's floors, but they wanted to call JD nasty, but won't say anything about how every time she's sweeping all of the amount of trash that she has piled up on that floor is ridiculous. The amount of buildup of trash that woman has piled up on that floor is absolutely ridiculous. But they talk about him. That's the crazy part. Right. Rarely use the dish detergent, Angela. She will use a drop so it could last for 10 years. But that's what she does, you know? That's what she does. Right, Deanna. They act like those girls, right? They don't just belong to her. And that's what I said. Like they sit there and say, "Oh, how could you say you care about the girls and you hate their mother?" And the same thing could be said for them. How could you say you care about the girls and you hate their father? Same thing. But they don't see it that way. They only want us to see their side, their way. That's it. Stuck in a condo 24/7, eating little to nothing, sums up their life with her. So sad. And the minions are okay with that and praise her every day. Make it make sense. Exactly. They talk about, oh, well, you don't have to take a child out every day. It's bad outside. What are y'all talking about? Like, what are y'all talking about? Home cooked meals. Look at them dish sponges. Oh my God, I can't take exactly all of those damn disposable clothes, no quality pieces in a closet. Right. But Shein also sells children's clothes. We have never seen anything that she has purchased for them. Every time a package has come in that she's bought for herself. You know why? Because she says her attitude is let the internet buy it. Let my lovers buy it. That's her attitude. She really feels that way. And she tells everybody. She's proud to tell everybody that she don't pay for shit. Okay? She's proud. She's proud to tell everybody that. Hannah will stay with her forever if she never bathes. Tina said, Amen. And those kids, yes, G14K, and those kids love being outside. They sure do. Scrub Sadie. Now, Angela, you are the comedian. You are the comedian, Angela. I'll need to come and get your phone. Oh my God. I mean, I've never seen anything like that before in my life. Sit there and she just sits and tells people, "Oh, my lovers take care of me. Oh, my lovers support me. Oh, my lovers pay for this. Oh, my lovers pay for that." Her lovers pay for her very existence, her life. Those black ones can walk by themselves. Yes, Stephanie. They sure can. Yep. She should black her. Oh, took it off, Sharon. Okay. Ridiculous. But 6 gallons of laundry soap. Yes, I remember that. I remember that day. And she probably don't even have use put much in that. Trust and believe that. That laundry soap gonna be there, okay, for 2 more years. Shit. 2 more years. You ain't never lied, Stephanie. Them black ones damn sure can walk by themselves. Shoot. They have a life of their own. They just as stiff. You cannot fix stupidity. You can't, Cheryl, no matter how hard we try. You absolutely cannot. You really cannot. You really cannot. They act like those children are just hers. Like he's the donor. If it wasn't for him, there wouldn't be no children. Exactly. Sure wouldn't be. Sharon, she should use some of that black henna in her hair as she's beginning to show some gray. Mm. I guess so. You know, I guess so. She basically went and got herself into something that she can't get out of. Who goes and purchases a $1.6 million home, but doing that because you were trying to compete with the father at the time when he was renting that nice place he had. I know I heard somebody say she don't give her father that orange phone. She bought that phone for herself. Yeah, she bought it for herself. That was just for content, Jackie. That was only done for content to get views. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's all it was. Very useless, Cheryl. Very useless. It's sad. You know, I wish she would just sign them over and then just go on about her damn business. Go do you. And dirt, she need a better mop than what she has because that type of mop she has is for your floors aren't really dirty. She moved the couch one time, and that underneath that couch was so dirty. Exactly, it was just an egg donut, right, Cheryl? That's it, and that's all. All she will ever be. It's all she will ever be. Bought home for citizenship, spent over 1 million, makes it easier. Property owner, just like she's supposed to watch her LA mom bought for her. She's not once worn it at all for sure. Oh, the watch, yeah. Home cooked meals. How about the switch up? At first, she said she just left her 3 days postpartum, and today she's saying she left him. Child, remember that was she has different people speaking. When you have multiple personalities, so one person, it might have seemed like 3 days. The other person, it was a week. Another person, the other personality is saying no. I left them first. You just don't know which one you gonna get. Or said better than what she has. She needs needs commercial mop and bucket, the yellow one, and she only cleans the same couple of rooms or half clean. And I would show her lessons on cleaning. She would hate me. Can't wait to see how her garden is doing when she gets back. Well, didn't she have those things? Remember that didn't Rich help her get something to help water the plants when you're not there, when you're away? She should use some of that black hen in her hair. She'll start to show them great. Honestly, I believe there's a lot of shit going on with her behind the scenes. She is worried about something. Trust me. I believe that too, Cheryl. I believe that too. It's probably why her ass is over there in Nigeria because why now? Like what's the real reason? So if it's not because of the court case that's coming up with Angel, right? What's the reason for her being there? Your daddy just left. Your daddy was here 5 whole months. 5 months. So what's the real reason that you had to, get back over there? Hmm? But see, all they do is lie and scam, so you don't know what's going on with them people. They tell you, they tell people anything so that they could get what they want. So you can't believe anything that come out of those folks' mouths. Trying to top JD. Yep, that's exactly what it was. Because when she saw that house, when she was living in that little 1 bedroom, and she saw that house, that apartment, that house that he was renting, woo, baby, it sent chills down her spine. She was angry. She was mad. Oh, she was mad, mad. Yeah, don't nobody want her over there, Cheryl. They sick of her. They are sick of her. Yep, G4TK, she will run when something is wrong. Shit, she probably getting put out the condo for all we know. Hmm. Come back, she might not have a damn home to come to. Because it's just awfully funny. Like your daddy just left. So what was the point? She might as well have left with him when he left. They could have rode the plane together. And Nancy just left also. Just left where? Oh, you mean when she had come, when Nancy, because Nancy had came. I don't know where she went though. One day she cleaned her bathroom with yes, I remember that home cooked meals. I remember that toilet tissue. Be yourself. Think there may be court case with friend and song. You think so? Mm, I don't even think. Yeah, well, she cried when she saw that big house JD got it to. She, she did. And then she let them. She gonna let LA mom talk her into getting that damn place that she stuck paying 11,000, close to $12,000 a month in a mortgage, and damn near 20 grand for taxes every year. Oh yeah, yep, Tanya, we shall see. Maybe. Ooh, I can't wait to see. That'll be a good one, baby. That will be a good one. You hear me? But yeah, she was mad, mad. Yep. So she ran. Oh, let me go get this place to be in competition. And now your ass need other people to help you pay for it. So you come out here begging every damn day. Ridiculous. That was the funny thing. I remember when he showed it. I knew she was gonna be jealous. Y'all remember how every time JD would get him a new woman, that she would start some drama up? Y'all remember? She would just go and start some damn drama. Yeah, the scammers. Instead of the Adams family, the scammer family. Do-do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do. The cookie and the spooky. Okay, I'm telling you. The scammer family. She uses the same broom that she sweeps the floors with and sweeps her coffee tables and dining room table. House was definitely for citizenship. That's how foreigners get citizenship faster. LA mom told her how. Mm. Imagine being the neighbor below her. She complains about him banging on the ceiling. She's the loud one, letting the girls ride scooters, bikes, her high heels, her squealing at, yep, at stars, exactly. Jumping up and down, acting like a damn fool. And all she got to do is go up to the upper level and let them, ride up there. She doesn't own a vacuum. She had a vacuum, remember? Because I think somebody bought her a vacuum, but she said she don't like to use that kind of stuff. And then she got jealous when the first time that she went to Nastia house, the twerking girl, and saw that she had the little the robo cleaner. And then did she put that on her wish list and one of them fools bought it? And when she used to have her whack backup dancers come over for practice, all that jumping on that poor neighbor's head. She didn't care. She only cares about herself. That's it. Yes, the robotic one. She still uses a broom. Ain't no way. Yeah. I saw her. She did pull it out once, but no, twice. And then you don't see it anymore. You know? That's just crazy, y'all. Crazy. Guys, we have been on here for 2 hours and almost 45 minutes. She got that purple blanket. She had exactly when she was married. Right. But they were talking about him having on a shirt that she had purchased for him. But yet she sleep with that damn blanket every night. She broke it? Cheryl, are you serious that she broke it? Be yourself. You are correct. What did be yourself say before? Angela Potseller bought her a vacuum when she was in. Yep, she sure did. That one bedroom apartment. Yep, she sure did. So why does that help you get your citizenship faster? Be yourself. She said that nieces and nephews better than her kids. She treat nieces and nephews better than her kids. Yeah, you know why? Because she could give them back. She's not, held responsible for them. So it's easy for her to go and, like love on them and, for the camera because she doesn't have to take care of them. Telling her minions to go after the HOA. But baby, that is the wrong thing. If she said that to them, that is the wrong thing she could ever say. That's the wrong thing she can ever say. You hear me? If you spend over 1 million in any country, it allows you to apply for your citizenship faster because you own major property or an investment, as they call it. Really? I didn't know that. I thought those condos were for the elderly. Anyway, I told you, Bert, like I've been telling people, I'm not sure where folks have got that from, that those condos are for 55 and older, because I have not seen that anywhere. I have not seen that anywhere. And if it were for 55 and older, then she wouldn't be there. They know they're there. So if that was a rule, HOA could easily get her out. If that was one of the rules that you have to be 55 and older. So, and I have not seen that anywhere that it says 55 and older community. I've looked it up and I haven't seen it. So now if somebody else has evidence of it being 55, they could, drop it in my message me with it because I haven't seen that. Yeah, see, Angela says she don't see it either on any property records, right? I think that's why she had her father the heir for so long. Those people want her out. Yeah, they probably do want her out. But where do y'all see that at, Lucy? Because I have not seen that anywhere in the um when I look up that development, that complex, I don't see anywhere where it says that it's 55-year and older community. Wow, it's broken and loud as hell. Wow. Right. She thinks she can do no wrong. She's a narcissist. Absolutely. And not for the elderly. Exactly, Tanya. I know I didn't see that. Yeah. It's not for 55 for sure. Right. No, I know that because it would have came up. Like when you go and you look up the complex, it would have said it. And it doesn't say it anywhere. Right. Looked up the HOA, nothing in the bylaws I could find. I do believe they will get her out of those condos. Just watch. Well, yeah. Well, look, they have so much evidence. I mean, if you look out your window and the stuff that she's doing while washing her car, that's not, listen, don't nobody want that type of behavior in their neighborhood. You done spent $1 million on your home, and you want to come home and have this to look at? Somebody shaking their behind in front of the camera, somebody naked, somebody yelling and screaming and jumping around right in the front of the damn development. Is that what you want people to see when you invite your guests over? Is that what you want your guests to encounter? I doubt it. Daddy had a girlfriend at house in LA, went to Canada to see girlfriend. Now he was with girlfriend in Nigeria. And I'm starting to think Kathy J. Ahmed might be his damn girlfriend. That purple blanket reminds her of JD. Yes, it does. She ain't never getting rid of it. Don't keep that blanket forever. That blanket gonna be there forever. You hear me? Forever and ever. It ain't going nowhere. But I didn't know she told them to go after the HOA either. Now, if she said that and they have that on record, baby. I've heard her say make stuff like, "Oh, it's about race," and it's not about race. That's what she doesn't understand. You know, yes, are there sometimes the tension between African Americans and Caucasian? Yes, but this has nothing to do with it. This is not it. This is not it at all. It's just that she doesn't have any type of let's see, what's the word I'm looking for? It'll come to me, y'all. Don't remember who's mentioned it, but it was also mentioned that it's under LA Mom, but it's not under LA Mom's name. If you can Google it, and when you Google it, you will see that it is indeed in her name. It is definitely in her name. She paid $1.6 million, right? The mortgages was for $1.6 million. She put it down a down payment of $320,000 cash, leaving her with a mortgage of $1,280,000. So, well, I got a video for him if he needs it, with her jumping and stomping on the floor on purpose. And then her daddy had to tell her, her dad had to even come in there and tell her to stop. Imagine a grown damn woman's father had to come in there and tell her to stop doing what she was doing. But see, I'm gonna tell y'all this too. Everybody was like, oh, you get her little bloggers that want to say, oh, I'm so glad that look how he supports her. Papa supports her. No, Papa supports her because she's getting money. She's getting money. When them stars were rolling in, he was right there, baby. He was right in the thick of it to think, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Okay? Right there to thank everybody for it. So, no. Mm-mm. That's why he accepts it now, because he sees all the money that she has from it. He sees how she gets everything for free. He sees how her lovers, as she calls them, takes care of her every need. So of course he's willing to now accept her. Of course. Why wouldn't he? Yes, that video too. Uh-huh. Tina, yep. Telling the girls to do the same. Yep, I have that too. And they all stomp it, stomp it, stomp it, stomp it, stomp it like it's funny. Lucy, LA Mom and her husband are definitely on the paperwork. They stood good for that payment. The bank is not going to loan a content creator that kind of a lien without some big asses behind it. They could possibly be somewhere on there, but she's definitely the deed is in her name, and it shows on the paperwork. Her friend Jane posted, she said Jane putting that up so she don't come to her house. Be yourself, Jane. Don't put that up. She's like, shit, don't come over here, damn it. Uh-uh. Nope. Do not bring your ass over here. That's why Jane put that up. That's why Jane putting that up. You hear me? Please. Uh-uh. No sirree, Bob. No sirree, Bob. Right. It's about the noise she's making. I can't understand why she doesn't think that she makes no right. She will still try to go. For what? And she would be met at nobody would meet her at the door. So it would behoove her to stay her behind right on home. I know a content creator has two $1.6 million homes. It's not going well though now. Yeah, I bet it's not. See, they thought all that money was just gonna be around forever and ever and ever, and they could continue to just continue to manipulate and scam people out of their damn money. You know, and then Facebook said, I'm not gonna keep paying this kind of money. No, that's why you don't do stuff like that. You don't go and make those kind of rash decisions. But when it's other people's money, you know, why do you care? Right? She feel like these people gonna still they gonna stay around and support her forever and ever. And some of them probably will. I mean, you ain't got no if they ain't got no family and and standing behind them, what are they gonna do? They get caught up in the mess. She said he was harassing her and all he was doing was playing music. Right. She told the menus to start recording it and they told her to call the cops. And she told them they could call the cops. Right. Oh yeah, you're right, Tanya. I remember that. You're right. I did see I watched that video. Yep. I watched that live. She sure did. Yep. She sure did tell them that. I remember now. And that's just crazy. That's just crazy. Makes no damn sense. Because I've never seen anything like this before. And I've never seen any other content creator beg the way this one begs. I have not. Maybe I just haven't seen it, but I haven't. I have not seen any other content creator beg the way this girl begs. I haven't. I have not. And then I don't know how somebody could be told, to take their medicine, to shut up, take their medicine, kiss her Nash, and continue to send Amazon gifts, and you would still support someone like that. That tells you a lot about who they are. That tells you a lot about these individuals are people that are lonely. They are lonely. So any action is good for them. You know, anytime, any type of acknowledgement is good for them. They like it. Airbnb. She's in Africa now, but staying at a hotel. She says her dad's at the Airbnb. I don't believe her at all. Well, she did a video earlier with him. Wasn't that her Airbnb that she did the video at, or no? I thought that was her little video that she did with her father. You know, because he loves to do content now and be the center of attention and get them views so that money could continue to pour in. Because he's another scammer if you ask me, in my opinion. It's my opinion. Oh, that was at Nancy's house. Be yourself. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, she did a little. They did a little video together while she in them little green pandy things. Yep. 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 Right. Exactly. Yeah. Smart people, smart folks wouldn't dare depend on Facebook money. Right. You don't know when that's going to end. You just don't know. She had a bank statement loan with very high interest selling on a short sale right now. I'm guessing it will be a foreclosure. I already witnessed a different foreclosure. Mm. Houseboy gave him shirt to wear. Oh my God. Crazy. Y'all remember that time? Do y'all remember that time when she was trying to get into like one of those little storage units on the side of the house, on the side of the condos, and then she wound up clipping the wrong lock, clipping one of the neighbors' locks off the damn storage door. Remember when she called that The locksmith out, and then she started flirting with him. Y'all remember that? How many of y'all remember that? So Tanya, oh, okay, Nancy's house. It was Nancy's house. Okay. Yeah, y'all remember? She cut the had them clip the lock, the wrong damn lock off the storage unit. She's the only one, Stephanie. Oh my god. Yeah. And then when the guy came, she was all flirting with him. You remember that? And he invited him to the house. Do y'all remember that? She started inviting the stranger, the locksmith, to the house. Yeah, she broke into someone else's store. Exactly. Sure did. She sure did. Something has to be wrong. Um, we gonna see. We gonna see. Okay, you remember that, Tanya? Yeah, that was the craziest thing. And then flirting with that man, and then inviting that damn man to her house. Like you don't even know this man, but you inviting him upstairs. And remember, because she was trying to get a discount. Y'all remember? I said, Lord, this girl will do anything to save a dollar. Anything to save a dollar. Put yourself in harm's way, all for a dollar. When again, you're not even paying for it. You got these fools that'll pay for it. So there's no need for you to do some of these things that she does. Yes, that's what I was just saying, Charmaine. Yes, trying to get for the locksmith to lower his price. Absolutely. That's why she was inviting him upstairs to the house. Trade services, if you ask me. If you ask me. Always haggling, right? Always haggling, always haggling. But the problem is, like, she'll go to some. Now, some of the folks that most of the folks that she tries to haggle with are people who really don't have it, who really need their money. Like when she takes her ass to the farmer's market, trying to gyp those people out of money. That's why she waits and late and goes at the end. Because she gets better it's better deals. Better deals. Either she gets a deal or she gets it for free. But just always, got to have the camera on and everything is always about price. Oh, it costs. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. Why is it too much? You're not even paying for it. Why is it too much? Right. Complain about the food. Yes, that she got at that hotel. Yes. How small of a portion it was. Oh, this is so small. And what was it? $10? And she was crying about it. Wasn't it $10? $10 US dollars basically. $10. Yeah, she wanted to take him in the house, but he ain't go in the house. He probably was scared. He said, "Oh hell no, you ain't you ain't about to get me up in the damn house." He said, "Nope, no sirree, Bob. You won't get me." 8.75 for a catfish and fries. Right? She crying about it. Oh my God, this is all I have. This is all I get. It's all you need. That's all you. Hell, you give your kids less than that. So what's the big deal? Yes, Tina. Yep. And right after that, she had gotten a bunch of stars and super things. Yep. Yep. Oh, she knows exactly what to say and exactly what to do and exactly how to act in order to make those moo give in to her, give her what she wants. She knows what she's doing. But if you ask me, I don't think she's good at the acting. I think they're just dumb. I think they're just dumb, lonely women. That's it. That's it. And I just feel like, they look at her as, oh, she could be my daughter, she could be my granddaughter. And they just really want to help. They genuinely believe that she doesn't have anything. They genuinely believe that. They do. They believe it. Why? I will never know. But they believe it. That is what they believe. Yes, I remember yep, I remember when she was trying to haggle for the gown. Yep. And they didn't fall for it. No, it's about time. People get tired of her. People get tired of her constantly just receiving, 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 receiving. They sick of that. They sick of that. Damn, give somebody else something for once. He smelt the tuna. He probably did, Cheryl. He was down low enough. Probably hit him at one time. Woof. He probably said, "Whoa, wait a minute. Hell no, I don't want to go upstairs." He said, "Hell no." Remember when she tried? Yeah, yeah, that was sad. You sitting there always trying to beat people out of their price. Their price is their price. Either you pay it or you don't. Damn. I could understand haggling for some things. You'd be like, okay, now this is too much. But how you gonna haggle people down for their damn fruit? Like, come on. If they tell you, okay, oh well, that plastic bag full of pineapples is $10, then it's $10. Either you get it or you don't. If they tell you, okay, this dress is $200, you know, you might be like, oh, can you do it for like 160? But you're not trying to get the shit for free because you understand that they need to pay bills as well. You need to understand, listen, I've done this for you before, damn it, and you ain't get me no sales. Ain't no damn sales come in. You know why no sales came in? Because most of our people are in Nigeria. They not buying anything. Right. Tina, she goes to the farmer's market to eat free lunch by eating all the sample and gets full. Okay. Go around sampling everything. Do you have samples? Do you have samples? That's what they do. Like, come on. Like, let's be for real. It's crazy. She went to scam school. Right. She acts very destitute. Yep. Yep. You're so right. But it's an act. It's an because she may act destitute, but when it comes to herself, she could spend, spend, spend. We watch her do it all the time. She's going in there buying makeup. The makeup is not cheap. Makeup is not cheap. She going in Sephora. Sephora's not cheap. And she could pay all that money for makeup and the makeup brushes, lipstick, all of that concealer, all of that stuff. She has no problem paying for, but she can't go and pay for any clothes for her children. Right. Now she got the nerve, some nerve. The cheese guy now gives her free blocks of cheese. Right. Like a dummy. Like a dummy. Those idiots are proving their points right into broke pockets. Right. They're the ones that's broke, but sitting over there trying to count our money. No, 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 no. Talk about we're jealous. Again, let me go back to the title. Jealous of what? What is there to be jealous of? What do we have to be jealous of? There's nothing for us to be jealous of. Yeah, she doing something for that cheese. Taking advantage of the seniors, right? But that's why the seniors need to have people really have to start looking after their parents, their loved ones seriously, so that they don't encounter somebody like this. Because she has got these a lot of these folks bamboozled. I'm not even gonna lie. She has gotten a lot of these folks bamboozled. Okay. This is what they really believe that they are, that they are helping in some way. They do. They really believe that. They don't know that they're being scammed. They believe they bought the story, hook, line, and sinker. They believe her. They believe the story. And that's what they bought into it. They sure didn't fall for her wanting a new bed for But you know what though? She got enough money that she could have gotten it though, Deanna. Between the money that she received for the kids, both kids' birthdays, and for her birthday in June, that June. So February was Athena's, hers came in June, and then June's came in July. She got plenty of money. She doesn't want to spend hers. She wants to spend everyone else's while she takes hers to the bank. And this is what I keep saying. They are foolishly spending up that money, spending up their money. So while their bank accounts are decreasing, her bank account is increasing. And they think that they're making us mad. That's the funny part. That's what makes me laugh. No, y'all not making us mad. Y'all giving us extra content to laugh at. We have extra content to laugh at. None of the three fake king car lady talking or top star center. Exactly. Why are they speaking? Sherry tons and tons of toilet papers in the closet. They funded her toilet paper. Right. They fund her everyday life. And that's why they feel like, see, that's the problem. When you continuously have people that just take care of your every want, your every need, then they're going to feel like they can do what they want to do to you, that you must obey them. See, that's why you need to be self sufficient and should be doing stuff for yourself and stop allowing these folks to do everything for you. Why are people buying your children panties? Huh? That's something personal. Why are people buying your damn children panties? Why are you, as their mother, not buying them panties to put on their behinds? Yes, she has a lot of newbies fooled. There are a lot of newbies coming out the woodwork every single day. Yep, she goes to that particular church for the free donuts. She has no shame, none at all. None at all, Deanna. Yep, bubbly me. Where are you, Star Senders? Star Sender, Star Sender. Like come on, come on. She also go to the farmers market and golf court hoping to find a man. Baby, ain't nobody want that. No, put it this way. Somebody will come play with it and in it until they get a whiff of it. But somebody will come play with it and play in it. Okay? But that's all they gonna do. They're not gonna wife her up. They're not. They're not. She's just something to in their heads, she's just something to toy with. She's just something for right now. That's in their heads. That's how they feel. So I don't know. Hmm. Probably me says Angela. That's why I think the yearly trip is for her to invest her money in Nigeria, so she doesn't have to pay taxes in the U.S. Hmm. Hmm. She talked about her birthday for a month prior. Sure did, Tanya. She sure did. She sure did. Tina said, bubbly, my thought too. Charmaine, she's not wife material. Not at all. Like they say, why buy the cow when you could get the milk for free? Hmm? Hmm? And she swears every man wants her, but they don't be paying attention to that. The only man that wants her is somebody that wants her between the sheets. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. Exactly. They feel like they're entitled to tell her what to do because they furnish her every need. And she damn sure won't block a star sender. That's the ones that's scared to speak up. Exactly. Because those are like we talked about what my my what maybe my third live was enablers. That's what they are. They're all enablers. That's all she has over there are a bunch of enablers. That's it. That's all she has windmilling for her on their pages are nothing but enablers. And in a minute that something goes wrong with her or something happens to her as a result of her leading this dangerous lifestyle that she's leading, then they're going to all be singing a different tune. Oh, she should have done this. She should have done that. No, 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 no. Y'all encourage this behavior. Y'all encourage this behavior. You know, you have people paying for your every want and your every need. Of course, they ain't gonna feel like they could tell you what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Can you really blame them? You can't really blame them. Well, she's doing something, Tanya. Yep, tax evasion in the U.S. I believe that too, Cheryl. Wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. Doesn't make no type of sense. None whatsoever. Mm-mm. But hey, people have to learn on their own. Sometimes it takes some people, longer to learn the lesson, you know, and they'll find out later after they're thousands of dollars, in debt or thousands of dollars gone from their damn bank accounts, and then they can no longer survive in their you know, paying their rent, paying their, utility bills, etc. Then they'll be saying to themselves, kicking themselves in the behind for why, they fell for these scams year after year, month after month. Like, how long is it going to take? When are they going to get it? You know? All of you enjoy the rest of your nights. My phone's right on 12%, and I can find my phone at the moment. Bobby, your live was absolutely amazing. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. Hello, Bobby in chat. I had company. I just jumped on. Hey, 53. You're gonna probably have to go back and listen to the replay, 53. Because we've been on here for like over 3 hours now, and I'm getting sleepy. She has an Airbnb in Nigeria. She definitely has to have money in the bank there. Bubbly me. Oh yeah. Oh, she's definitely doing some crooked stuff. That's for sure. That's for sure. You know, they could say what they want, but like I said, there's nothing for us to be jealous of. We are not jealous. We're just laughing. It's almost midnight there. Oh, okay. So same. Well, it's 12:37 right now. It is 12:37, y'all. Yes, I remember that, Brenda. I remember him speaking on it. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to turn into y'all because I'm getting sleepy. I'll try to come back tomorrow, but if I come back tomorrow, we can't do but an hour. That's it, y'all, because it's Sunday. I got to get ready for the work week. And then I'll probably be exhausted the whole week. But definitely Maybe like, just an hour. An hour be good. But we just be vibing over here. There's nothing but good vibes over here. So I genuinely love you guys. Oh, thank you, Tina. Thank you. I genuinely love all of you. And like I said, without that's what people, content creators, don't understand. Some of them get big headed and but they don't understand. If people didn't watch, because you guys are the ones, honestly, that keep them that keep them going. You guys, oh, be yourself. I'm glad you follow. See, I always put the link on my I don't know if you follow me on Facebook, Bobby Returns or not, but I always have the link on Facebook, when I'm about to go live. I told you, yeah, as of the 4th, I could go live on Facebook. However, certain things you can't say and do over there. And then her people will be reporting and reporting and reporting. And, and unfortunately for me, they'll snatch the page. Now we could report her to you blue in the face, and they don't take her page down. So yeah, but yeah, so that's what content creators don't understand. If people didn't watch if you didn't watch them, listen to their replays, watch them when they were live, who would they be? Like if nobody watched her, they would. Who would she be? Who are you without the supporters, and your followers? Like honestly. So you guys are the ones who really, keep the page going, keep the page afloat, you know? Yes, please pray. You need to pray for them on Sunday. That's right. We all need to say a little prayer for them. And hopefully, one day that something will hit them and they will see the light, like the lady that was in Blessings Live earlier in her chat, you know? Good night, everyone. Yes, good night, Stephanie. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I need to sleep too. Church in the morning. That's right. So there's no need for us to be jealous over here. We have jobs to go to. We have church to go to. Yeah, we do things over here. We have our own money. We're self-sufficient. So, yeah. But good night, guys, and thank you all for joining me. All right. Thank you all. The 53. Go back and rewatch it when you got some time because we were on here a long time, you know. But again, y'all can do like the good mothers people. Put it on replay as you go to bed. I don't care. Just let it play. But good night, everybody. And thanks so much. All right. Thanks for everything. I love you guys. Bye for now.